Yawn. Woo.
What?
Yeah. Woo.
Welcome back.
We didn't die, I promise.
Not yet.
Some of us might be about to. Who knows? I'm joking.
Alright.
I knows.
So, am I doing recap for last week or the week before? That's the question.
The week before. The actual session.
Alright. There's a dog on my background.
Doggo.
Anyways, so the week before, session 13, we had there was a fight between Tobias and the guard elf at the Time Bubble Keep. Basically, it's a little duel and whatnot. We learned that Bellfire has 250 gold and a helmet for bets. 20 came from him. Tobias ended up winning the duel, so Bellfire gained an additional 230 gold. Alex is signing everything, not speaking. He says he's a guard only unless we needed him. Zeps goes to heal some injured in the medbay tents area. Some of the elves looked at Zeps and tilted their heads as others edged away from him as they didn't trust him completely because you know how Zeps looks. As Zeps tries to talk them into gaining their trust while healing. Zeps heals all but one of the people in there because one of them has a missing limb that he can't heal. A crew and Corsian walk to the kitchen, and they find the kitchen in a very big mess. It's crowded, etc. Things are scattered everywhere, and the area is very cramped. Corsian goes to get some ingredients from the storage room. Lounging around with an apple spitting on his finger is an elf. He's sitting there kind of with the barrel where he has an arm kind of leaning over. As Corsian leaves, he kind of like uncovers it. The top of the barrel says wrong. Corsian then questions him about it. I have a lot of notes. Alex tries to hide, paying more attention to the armory more than people when he goes in there. He always has one of the player characters between him and other NPCs. Echo is also in the armory along with Trenton. Echo asks about some magical paper so she can cast Tongue for the party, but the armory was out of the paper because of the war that's going on outside. Alex is signing in common to Trent that he's going to go check on Bellfire and Tobias back in the kitchen, and then after that he goes to the kitchen and Alex just drags the crew away. And Alex lied to Corsian. Corsian asked why they were signing, saying that he was mute. As we're walking by the army area, Grua smells something. Can't tell what it is, but he recognizes it within the last 3 days. Eventually we all get amulets, so we can all speak in Elvish to everyone, besides Grua, who can't wear an amulet because he's got a pendant around his neck. Well, Alex dragged everyone away and whatnot, gathered everyone. He cast silence around the group so we could talk to him. Echo casted truth on him so Alex couldn't lie without it being obvious. Alex went to cast Counterspell but didn't cast it. We had 3 days before this attack to make sure that the bell would ring to keep the magical force field around the time keep open. And so we do a few time skips here. After the first time skip, so the second day after we're at the keep, we have Akrua who drags Echo and Alex aside and talks about this dream that he had, where he also had and talked about the pendant. Alex casted some kind of detection magic on him and said that Akrua was growing with blue and red colors, but wrapped around his neck is like this dark black color. Echo tried to cast Remove Curse with the help of Alex, but the spell did not work. Alex sends a message to Echo saying, go get Jane when we get back to the keep, and tell her that we have a very heavy possession item that needs removed. Anyways, just more preparation stuff for the next fights. Within the next couple days, we have some people keeping guards around the bell tower, some people are going to the front of the gate, and now it's go time. So go time, we have the dynamic duo from the cultist leader. leaders. They're coming in to stop the bell from ringing. Male cultist is disguised as guard at the top of the bell tower, and they stop the bell from ringing.
It's not very hard to get to the top of the bellfire.
Excuse you.
Thank you.
The dyslexia is a bitch. Anyway, so they stop the bell from ringing. Zeps is perched on top of a stable and just casts a bow of sunlight to attempt to ring the bell. The male cultist just flicks the arrow away with the sword, like cuts the arrow in half, just kind of flicks it away. However, Echo ended up making the bell ring and literally just prevented the whole fight. We then get teleported back into what we assume is our timeline, by a half-dragon that's on top of the wall, and Party's asking how do we get back and whatnot. Akru is frustrated. He goes take a swing at the half-dragon, misses, and then the half-dragon proceeds to exception of Zeps, who is like, don't say a fucking word. So the half-dragon that teleported us all back knows everything about us, apparently. The only one he greets by name is Echo. He also names off Bellfire and Tren later, but
He talks to Corey a little bit too.
he talked to everyone, but those are the only ones he actually listed off by name. Were Echo, Bellfire, and Trin. And we ended off the session by Bellfire opening up a tomb that was in this area because we got teleported back to the trial room with the tombs in it. And we have this very heavy armored skeletal figure that starts sitting up in the coffin, and the half-dragon teleported out of our range. So we're left with these two big skeleton things that we have to fight. If I would left anything out, someone please say anything. Because I definitely skimmed over my notes because I have way too many notes.
We didn't say anything.
I did. I 100% did.
Anyway. Oh, why are these self-casts? That's dumb. Why is most abjuration magic not for other people?
I don't know. Ask the
So
wizards.
since my dog got up, I'm going to shift around so I can sit up. Because my dog was on my back, and now it's not, so now I can sit up and be comfortable.
What's comfortable?
All right.
Oh, okay. I see that. Thank you. Alright, so, as we start off, I believe I am sharing the map. Yes, I am. You are all sitting in this room. Alex is pinned against the wall. I don't know exactly where Trenton is, but he's somewhere in this 4 square.
Generally, I'm floating over somebody's head.
Yeah.
As long as the ceiling allows.
Yeah. Then we have Tobias next to the door, and Zeps. Bellfire is immediately here pushing. I guess he's probably to one of the sides, actually.
Because, yeah, he was
Bellfire,
to the bottom
pick a side.
side.
He's at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where I remember you having him.
I don't know how he got back over here then. That was weird. Whatever.
I think that's because when we teleported out, that's where we all were.
And I just
And
didn't
then
bother
so the
looking
map
him.
just saved from that when we teleported back in.
Makes
Then
sense.
Bellfire moved to hide. Then you didn't save it.
Probably the case, yeah. Other than that, the tomb has slid open. You see a very large black plate mail coated figure just slowly sitting up. You can see it kind of tilt its head, and you hear some bones crackle inside. And if I remember correctly, Akrua immediately took a swing at him.
Yes, I did. Do I still need a roll to hit? Because I know I did that last session, but we're re-rolling damage.
If we did, I forgot, so go ahead and re-roll it.
Alright. That's a 16 on the die plus modifier. Let me pull that up.
Oh,
Yeah,
I need my
that's a
map.
27 to hit.
Yeah, we'll say that hits.
We'll say that hit.
Yeah, that hits.
You make
Okay.
it sound like his AC could be that high.
No, not this character's.
Okay, so that is the normal for slashing damage is 12. Actually, no, I'm raging. I'm
Okay.
raging before I hit. So that's
Getting angry at all the things.
oh yeah, for sure.
He almost always does.
Yeah, so the normal slashing damage is 14, 'cause that's including my rage damage.
Okay.
And then the untyped damage, there's 8 untyped damage.
Mhm.
And Divine Fury has 6 radiant.
Okay. Your blade just catches this thing dead in the chest and just goes through some of the armor, and it just slowly looks down. Looks back up at you, tilts its head, and you hear a voice come out of the helmet.
Oh god.
Why?
That's
And
why.
at which point, everyone in the room definitely sees the figure. Yes. Bellfire, how do you feel about that tune you popped?
Less confident now.
Well, Akrua doesn't have great experience with monster.
How dark is it in here?
It's actually decently lit. It's not dark, it's just dim lighting kind of thing.
I'd like to hide. If I can.
Currently not an initiative. Where'd my notepad just go? Oh, there it is. Thank you. Go ahead and roll for that. Is anybody else doing anything?
Oh,
That's
bye bye.
Okay. So you do your little blink.
Yep, and I grabbed Triton.
I think we should state what she's doing for the stream. Because, like, we've obviously talked about it outside of stream.
This is true.
It's a dirty 20 for stealth.
Okay, so I have convinced Triton to leave with me. And we're going to the other side of the wall with Dimension Door, and I am taking off to go get Jane. And I already sent you my sending message.
Yes, you did.
And it's under 25 words. And I'm dimension dooring it the whole way there.
Oh, as far as okay, I thought you were doing the other thing.
No, I'm popping out and then I'm using because I can constant cast all the way there. It's quicker than running.
Were you doing this part?
I'm going through with Triton that way first.
Okay. Oh, that's not Trenton. There's Trenton.
And then I'm leaving Triton on the other side of the door and going to go get Jane.
Ah, okay, I understand now.
Before I hide, can I summon a Valkyrie
Yes.
and then hide?
Yes, you can. That will make it a lot harder to hide, however.
Will it?
Yes.
That's fine. I'm gonna do it anyway.
All right.
I'm just gonna talk to the zombie who decided to talk to us first before attacking.
So while Echo and Trenton vanish from sight, and you hear Alex slightly behind all of you start casting something very quietly. You almost miss it.
Did I say that in my notes? Because I know he already casted something.
He already cast one thing, yes.
And this is something else.
This is something completely different.
Okay.
But yes, you are more than welcome to talk, as this figure just slowly lifts one leg out of the tomb and starts stepping out.
Hi. Sorry to disturb you. I forgot that I didn't tell the party. Apparently, it's not common knowledge for some people that grave robbing is bad. So, yeah, sorry about that. We just want to get out of the room, honestly.
It's not a grave. And at this point, you can tell the voice is clearing, and he's just kind of like they're just kind of rubbing their neck as you see a very bright and shiny figure appear in the room. Bellfire, where do you want her?
Right across from me.
Okay. That's actually where he was stepping, so let's put her here. I don't think any of you would recognize a Valkyrie outright, so it is a unknown female. Definitely clad in, I don't remember if it specifies the armor, it does not. We'll go with scale mail. Seems to be holding a spear, and it has a short sword on their hip as well. Just kind of steps out of nowhere, looking around the room. You do see the figure tilt their head slightly as they look, but still getting out of the tomb. Well, I suppose... Ow!
Well, a
There we
17 in
go.
religion. Tell me what a Valkyrie is.
17 on religion would tell you what a Valkyrie is, yes. Why it's here? You have absolutely no idea.
Okay, suddenly there's a Valkyrie.
And
Bellfire,
Bellfire-
we have no idea what's going on.
At this point, he's basically out of the tomb. Well, I suppose I have you to thank for my freedom. Just kind of cracking it various bits on at this point, wiggling a shoulder.
So, not here to fight?
Well, that's not entirely the case. He just kind of looks
That's
around the room, but I was told the fight was supposed to happen in the dark. And he just
Crow
kind
is
of
like
looks down
still
at his
holding his
chest.
chainsword in front of him.
On the other hand, he just kind of scratches at the neck. So, here for the challenge. Couldn't figure out the puzzle, I suppose.
Well,
Got tired of the silliness.
Challenge friends did a while ago.
Oh, there it is. I did forget to save it. He just kind of looked over at you all.
Friends did challenge a while ago.
Did you? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 2. Oh! You! And he just kind of looks past you at Alex. Ah. Great. Just kind of looks over at the other tomb where you can see the lid is slightly open still, but hasn't budged. I'm sure he'll be happy to see you. Wait, you finished the challenge?
yeah, we actually just borrowed this room to do a different thing because it happened to be closer to the castle.
Castle? What castle?
Well, apparently there's a castle, like, diagonally above ground. This was apparently a closer way to get to the castle that was trapped in a time bubble. It's a whole other mission thing that it'd take too long to catch you up on.
I see.
But in short, we've already done the trial, we were just using the room for another purpose. And then someone decided to try to loot.
There were
rooms.
6 of you?
Uh,
No, 7 of you. And he just kind of looks around the room.
Is he asking about when we were here originally?
And you're not sure. And he starts counting on his hand. Let's see, them plus the lady paladin. That still hurt. Let's see, he couldn't take the trials. He didn't have a team and was unfortunately disqualified. But they succeeded. Ah, that's everyone! He just kind of looks up suddenly. I'm free!
What, does he just turn to dust then or something?
No, he's still standing there. And he just kind of looks over at the door. I don't suppose you just want to let me out of this room.
It depends on what you're planning to go do. Because, like, if you want to just help around and hang out, that's fine. But if you're planning to go kill a bunch of people, it's another different thing.
Just the ones that cursed me.
How long ago were you cursed?
I don't know. What year is it?
I give him the current year.
Yeah, I was about to say, what year is it?
Technically speaking, it is the year 3875 of whatever year thing. I forgot to actually do a year thing. Sorry. I just had a number in my head.
Anyway, I give him the current year.
He just tilts his head at you. I don't even know what calendar that is.
Yeah. If you were cursed like 1,000 years ago, I'd say the majority are probably dead unless they gained immortality at some point.
Oh, they already were. But... vampires.
Ah.
And he just kind of taps the other tomb with his leg.
Pico, what's the name of the one vampire that you, for some reason, love?
Silvar.
Do you know a vampire by the name of Silvar?
Silvar. I think she was part of an adventuring team. Let's see.
Yeah, she's still around.
There were 4 of them, right? Yeah, there were 4 of them. There was her. She was like a wizard. You said she's a vampire now?
Or something similar to that, apparently. I think she got offended when someone called her a vampire.
And you just see him shove the lid of the other tomb open. Solomon, get your ass out of bed!
I don't know. These guys seem cool. I think we can be friends.
When does Echo get back? It's been a hot minute.
It's been a minute. How far does Dimension Door go?
500 feet.
Oh,
Forecast.
pretty soon. Very soon, actually.
Obviously, Trenton's probably not hearing any of this, but
Trenton actually has the a second copy of the cultist figure standing next to him. Though you would assume it's the only copy. I just don't feel like putting an actual second one out there.
I mean, the token's right there, Michael.
Yeah, I know. It is right here. All I'd have to do is do that, click on the token button, and boom. But see, where's the fun in that? Now there's actually 2 of them.
But am I hearing anything that the creature has told the party?
No.
That's what I thought.
The image is standing there tilting its head. So, what you doing out here?
Well, there's a possibility that we kind of, sort of, you should, I think, know, activated the things in there that we've already dealt with when it was dark.
Yep.
So the expectation was we were going to possibly
Yep,
have people die.
You freed the Master of the Fire and the Ancient. Yep. Excellent work on that, actually.
We freed them, or did we activate their trial again?
Oh no, they're definitely free now.
So are they attacking my party?
I don't know.
Oh. Because that was the expectation, is that they were probably going to attack. So I was here as a...
Oh, they probably will.
resort.
They probably will. At least one of them has a bone to pick
possibility
with
that
their...
if I survive and they don't, I might be able to bring the party back.
Oh, in that case, you might want to hide in a different room. They'll probably come straight through that door. And he just points at it.
They can open that door?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, no, but they can make the door not be there.
Well,
Fair.
that will be interesting.
So it's not opening the door, but... And he kind of looks around the room. You are noticing the voice patterns of this one in particular. Very different from what you're used to. So, and you... Actually, make a perception check.
Oh boy. Now, bear in mind, I do have a passive of,
I know.
21 or something. I think that 21's wrong. I think it's supposed to be higher. But
Nah. We'll figure it out eventually.
I'll need to look at that again. But I did roll a 27.
Okay. You actually hear what you think sounds like a piece of paper being turned. But you don't see anything.
That sounds close or far away?
Very close.
Paper being turned close by, but I'm not seeing anything that would be turning paper.
Right.
Are you saying this guy has a script?
Well, anyway, as stated, I would recommend you hide in one of the antechambers. They know the way out, after all. And they can't use soul stones or any of the others, so that's pretty safe. Yeah, no, I would hide in one of the other chambers if you're trying to stay alive.
I will go ahead and move into the room where the soul stones were.
Okay. 2 doors in the way. Good job. All right. He
If
actually
I can close those doors again as I go through, I'm going to close them.
You just start like patting at them. May I help you with that?
I just figured if I can close them without locking myself in.
Oh no, but I can unlock them too. So there you go.
Okay.
I'm interested about hearing all of this Silvar tea.
Cutting back to the others, Jax, roll a d4 for me, please. Yes, a d4. Yep, you heard me.
1 second. Oh, why did I do this in my bag? There we go. I've got to find them. They're probably at the very bottom of my bag.
Just let me know when you have that. For the rest of you, the still as yet unidentified. Okay. 4. Got it.
Yes.
Thank you. The still as yet unidentified member just glances back at the Valkyrie, looks at the image. You see another one sitting up in the other tomb. Very similar look, but this one has an almost gold patterning underneath the armor. It's like it's shrouded almost. Well,
is this the one that was identified as Sullivan?
No, Salomon.
Salomon.
Yes.
I thought you said Sullivan at first. I'm like, that's a very general
Well,
name.
technically it's Saul Omen, but I can't actually say that correctly, therefore it's being said the way I said it, Salomon.
Okay. Got it.
And for the record, those of you who have read the tomb previously know that the other one is named Crane, the Master of the Fire.
I believe the only one who read it in Lost Forge and ended up reading it was Alex.
Yes.
I thought I read one of them in the notes.
I don't know. If you did, then I probably changed the name.
You were told that you could read Dwarven, but I don't know if you actually did or not.
And if it was, I might have changed that name because I kind of forgot.
I read the notes. The DM didn't say the names because he didn't care at the time.
Oh,
hey,
right,
now
yeah.
I care. There we go.
He did read the names, yep.
It's perfect. So you would actually know both of them. There, it's Crane, the master of the fire, who's standing, talking, and then Solomon, the ancient. Way cheaper title, honestly. Seems like a knockoff.
Well, I mean, he's just more ancient now. So I'd say it's fitting.
As he sits up, he starts shifting out the other direction. So, anyway,
who are the other ones in Silvar's party?
He just kind of thinks about it. Let's see. Well, he wouldn't know. Let's see. We had Silver. We had that one Paladin lady.
I was gonna say there's a lot of Paladin ladies just running around.
Well, yeah. This one. It was the same one you know, but not that one.
The original.
Because I know you know.
We don't know that because we don't know she's a doppelganger. Only Echo knows that.
Hey,
yeah.
I know things.
the player, well, certain players might know things actually.
Corsian knows all. He sees through all of your guises. He is a bartender after all.
The other one just starts slowly walking back and forth in that little 4-pack area. Oh no, I dropped a D4. Ow! Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Did you drop a D4?
Yes!
Was it the same one?
He hasn't found that one from the last time.
Yes,
No,
he
you
did.
found it.
No, it is that. No, that one's in my other dice bag.
So it's a different D4.
Yeah, this is one of my normal ones that I've been using for DM purposes. Not. You know what? I'll find it later.
Just don't step
DM
on it.
purposes, is it weighted?
Anyway.
I like how he evaded that question.
Yeah, I found it. There we go. And then there is that, oh god, what was that guy? I don't remember if he was a fighter or a cleric.
Both?
Might have been both, honestly. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I mean, I've
Curiosity.
heard of war clerics before, so...
Does anybody in here wear helmets?
I am wearing a helmet.
You are wearing a helmet.
Remember?
Open
Night
or closed
vision.
face?
The dark
Open or-
vision.
I
Oh yeah.
don't know. It's that one helmet that I bought ages ago that gave me water breathing and dark vision.
Oh, that one's probably got a closed mouth but open eyes then. Unless you want goggles.
I don't know. I don't get it.
Michael, put your glasses back on.
I was cleaning them.
Okay.
But-
Masks count as helmets.
Masks technically count as helmets, yes.
Then yes, I am wearing.
He just kind of looks over. Well, let's see. Cleric, fighter, whatever. Paladin, the wizard. What was the other one? I have no idea.
But those are the ones who cursed you?
Yeah, well, no. No. They were the last party that came through here that wasn't, well, that one paladin chick. God, she was annoying. Like, did you know some paladins can have kids?
Really? That was the first
Yeah.
time I heard of it.
I didn't know about that either. Like, I wasn't allowed to have kids. Ugh.
Must be
Anyway.
just, to specific orders or whatever it is.
He just kind of shrugs his shoulders. Ow. And he just kind of taps it a little bit. Kind of tapping his leg. I'm gonna ask again. I'd like to leave this room.
I just want to make sure you're not going to destroy the town, because I've been working really hard to prevent that.
Only you.
With the rest of the crew here, obviously. But
There's a town up there now?
yes, there's literally an entire city above ground here. So they're not gonna really be happy about seeing undead walking around.
Huh. They finally dug out the mountain? That's nice.
There hasn't been a mountain here for how many years?
What do you mean there's not a mountain?
Trenton, how... Do you remember if there's been a mountain? Oh, wait. He's gone! Because I didn't notice. I turn around to talk to Trenton, he's just gone. I'm like, great.
You see Alex basically holding some kind of spell in one hand, but it's half concealed behind you all.
Alex, do you remember if there's ever been a mountain?
I was gonna turn to ask Alex.
What, a mountain?
A mountain. Or how long has it been since there's been a mountain?
And he just kind of slumps a little. Oh, bugger it all. You're gonna figure it out soon anyway. It has been... And he starts counting. 1, 2... Jax, you re-arrive in the antechamber.
Okay.
You don't see Trenton.
You don't see Trenton. Yes.
Trenton has moved into a different room.
Now I've got to find a token for Jane again.
I would be stepping us into the room if you didn't put us back in there.
Yes.
I would have went straight into the room if I could.
Okay. So as you're turning around to look for Trenton, Jane and Echo both appear in room.
Well, you two aren't who I was looking for, but welcome to the party. I have no idea what's going on. But I'm chatting with Solomon and Crane over here.
Technically, Solomon has not said a single word.
Crane's the one who hasn't said a word. Solomon's the one we've been talking to.
Flip that around.
No, the other way around.
Other way around.
Wait. Oh,
Solomon's
right.
been the quiet one. Crane's been the
Yep.
fiery.
Yes.
It's because Solomon was the one that was named first. That's where my mind went.
That's fair.
My notes have them right.
That's fair. You just had to reread them. You're like, oh yeah. Oh. Hey, he just looks at the two as they pop in.
Akrua's gonna point at Jane and ask, "Is this Lady Paladin?"
And they're just both stopped moving and staring at her now. Shit.
Oh, hi, Jane. How's it going?
She just kind of tilts her head a little bit. Oh, you... No. What happened to the darkness in the room?
It's gone.
Oh.
We don't know.
Well, that's great. Well, that just adds to the list of things as... Oh, never mind. We'll get to that when we get to that.
There's a growing list of questions here, Jane. Just add it to the list for now.
And she just, at that point, she actually grabs Echo and shifts her around a bit.
Remember, Zeps shouldn't be in the room. From what we knew Zeps was gonna do.
Yeah, I did know he was
too.
gonna blink out, yes. I just don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that too, but...
We're just leaving him
This
there.
party cohesion is terrible.
It's fine.
While all this is happening, can I use my belt to regain some of my key points?
That's a thing? Yeah. I don't remember that. Okay.
We established that he's got a special monk belt.
I don't pay attention to the
It's my
things I
martial
hand you
arts
guys.
die plus my proficiency modifier.
Yeah, go for it.
That's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm refilling my key points. 'cause
That sounds
with-
good.
Yeah.
Do it.
By sheer luck, we actually got some random rolls for items, and it was a monk item that we gave to the monk to wear.
Basically.
When we didn't
Gotta
even
love
know
it.
it was a monk item. We're just like, oh, he doesn't have clothes.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a belt.
It was legitimately random. Anyway.
I forgot about that. I forgot
They're
that.
both just kind of paused, staring. Yes, I can promise we will not attack the town out there.
Do I believe him?
That's a good question. You want to roll insight on that?
I'll say, am I rolling insight?
Insight for a 24.
I rolled
Insight for a 17 or 18.
Excellent roll.
Or I don't, depending on what it's...
Anybody else?
Trenton's not in the room.
Trenton, while you're standing out in that room and probably looking around the area a bit, the image is just kind of floating along with you. So, are you a cleric then?
No.
But they have you out here in case they all die to get them back up.
Well, because my
Oh, who
Goodbye,
died?
Pika.
Oh.
my prize from
Welcome back.
that I got from coming into this room is something that might be able to bring them back.
Oh, you did. I understand. And you hear again that very slight page rustling.
Were you not the one that was here when that happened?
Of course I was.
Or are you
Got
a
game sheet.
copy echo of that one?
Nope, definitely me.
Then how do you not remember what happened?
As I told you before, you hear that you hear that rustle a little bit louder. I am a recorded image, if you've been here before, and I don't remember all things, just most of the people that come through.
Not exactly the impression you gave us last time around.
No, that's what he said, was that he was a recorded figure last time.
Yes, but nothing
If
about not knowing everything, not remembering
he
what
said
has
that.
happened.
Did you not go back and read my notes? I literally just posted notes from
I
that
will
session.
say I actually did say that.
Yeah, I was like, did you not read my notes from that session? I literally just posted those like 2 days ago.
Good job.
Not thoroughly enough. No.
That's fair.
Besides, this is Trenton's memory.
Right,
That's also true.
right.
Trenton does not remember him saying it that way. He
Anyway.
had the impression that this guy, while might not remember everything, should remember enough to know what happened to us.
You let
Especially
me know
given
if
how
you want out of this
recently
room.
we were in here.
You let me know if you want out of this room. I'll pop the door, and then he just goes to stand right next to it.
Well, I'm waiting to hear from one of my party members to see if everybody died or survived. I think one of them is able to contact me. Especially the one that brought me out. She should be able to contact me once she gets back and knows whether or not the party's dead.
Oh, bye, Pika.
Our internet's being a pain.
Hi, Pika. Welcome back.
Are you back to your old haunt tomorrow next week? Yes.
Yes. I'm back
Yay.
in the dorms next week.
So we're back to stable-ish next week. Good.
Yes. My home Wi-Fi is absolutely shitty. So I think the best way for me to not be disconnected is to not listen to the music.
That's fair. I'm sorry. The music keeps randomly cutting in and out anyway.
Unlock the phone.
Is that it, you think?
Yeah.
Cutting back to the main group. Those of you who rolled above a 19 definitely believed him.
I rolled a 24.
Say that again?
Yeah, you believe him. He's not going to kill a single person out there.
No, you said below a what?
Above a 19.
Believe him.
Yep, you totally believe him.
Do I believe you?
That's a better question.
So what if we didn't get above a 19?
He's gonna murder everybody.
Yep.
Isn't it usually the other way around? If they isn't above
Wait, did I say that backwards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reverse what I just said.
Yeah, so
Below a 19, you
above a
believe
19.
him.
Below the 19, you believe him. Above the 19, nah, go away.
Corson just gives him a sigh. Jane.
Don't look at me. I didn't fight these guys.
But do you know who they are?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got Crane, Master of the Fire, and Salomon, the Ancient. And she just points at the wrong ones.
You're really helping stick with me.
Look, they weren't very good conversationalists, okay?
I mean, Crane's been pretty chatty here. He was telling us about Sylvar and her gang that they had at one point.
Yeah, and then I was telling him about that one, and you see a dagger fly from her hand and ding dead into his head. Shut up!
Threw a dagger at who?
Jane threw a dagger at Crane.
At Crane, okay.
Yes.
Yes,
No
he was telling us
purposes.
about original Jane. We got.
Yeah.
Wait, original Jane?
I'll explain it to you later.
The crew are confused.
Oh, great. We're doing that too then? Alex mutters.
Alex, we're doing a lot later. There's so
Well-
much we have to do later,
well,
and part of it's your fault.
Can I just point out one thing?
Sure.
And he just points dead at Crane. The Master of the Fire is part of a very old order dedicated to destroying the planet.
I got that vibe. Crane, why you gotta be a jerk and destroy the things that I work to keep alive?
I do not. My god wants to bring enlightenment to the world.
Enlightenment by burning everything down?
Yes!
That's a nat 20 on insight.
There's nothing quite as bright as fire.
I don't know about that one.
Have you seen the sun? It's fire. It's very bright.
Is the sun fire?
I-
Have you
And
been
he
to
just
the
thinks
sun?
about it. No?
Could the sun just be a radiant energy from the heavens that's not fire?
Probably not. If it was, it would probably kill me. And vampires. Oh wait, it does kill me.
It does kill vampires.
He thinks about it. Probably not. It would still kill me.
Wouldn't that also make it radiant energy because it kills you?
No, it doesn't kill me. That's why I can see the sun. Well, actually, I can't see the sun. And I would like to go see the sun. That'd be nice. You know.
With the
Hey,
nat
just-
20, do I know that he wants to go destroy things now?
Yeah.
Well, Crane, I can't let you burn the entire town down in the name of your god. Because that goes against my god and everything. Because they want the buildings to stay standing.
He just
So
kind of
we're at
taps
an
his foot a
impasse
little.
here.
That he kind of looks past you guys at Jane. Glances over towards somewhere behind Akura.
Solomon, you too.
Oh, Solomon hasn't budged. He's still just staring past Jane at Alex, who he finally saw. And you can see the anger radiating from him.
At 2, Solomon. You want to destroy the town too?
No, just him.
Just Alex. Dang, Alex, you got a lot of enemies.
I put him in a maze once. It was fun.
You put him in a maze?
Maze.
Oh, you put him into a labyrinth.
Yeah, just like this. And you see Solomon disappear.
Okay then. Moving on. Well, it's just you and us now, Crane.
Somebody pick up a d20 and roll for me.
Okay.
16.
That's a 7.
And I have a 17.
You really have to be more clear on who you want to roll.
You
Yeah.
made me fail.
You're welcome.
Jane, coordinated smite.
I failed my will save.
Wow, wow.
Well,
Say
That's
for
good or
who?
bad.
new plan. New plan. I have a better counter offer. He just thinks about it a second. What was my offer? Ah, yes. I will not destroy your part of the world.
I like the part where you get back into the coffin and not destroy the world in general.
No.
What if we only let you destroy our enemies and not the rest of the world?
What enemies?
Well, there were
At which
some,
point Jane
snake
just
cultists.
you feel Jane's gaze look at you at this point, Corjan. Like, what?
I'm just trying to find a good resolution here. I'm a businessman, Jane.
No, I think Akruwa and French just fight.
You. What were your enemies?
Snake cultists?
Snake cultists.
Yeah, they were trying to raise some ancient god that apparently requires sacrifices of dragons.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
And you think I'm a problem?
Like I said, I'm pretty sure I mentioned earlier, we have a running list of problems here.
I'll tell you. And he snaps his fingers. I got it. I'll tell you what. Counter offer. He claps his hands and vanishes.
Oh god.
Do I see him with my blind sight, or has 5 minutes passed since we did?
5 minutes has not passed. However, those of you in the room who are casters of any particular kind, please roll for Perception or Arcana.
And the best one for that is not in the room.
I know. The image is still standing there for you, by the way, Trenton.
And I
What
haven't
was
got
it?
any.
Arcana and what?
Perception.
I haven't got anything from the party saying that they're safe.
I know.
Because Echo doesn't know.
I'm not a cat.
No, she's in there.
But
But
No,
like,
Echo's not for sure yet.
I mean, yeah, fair.
You can still roll Perception. It's just not Arcana.
Okay,
Me?
Team.
that's fine.
Bellfire. Who it is.
Oh.
Oh, literally.
21 for perception.
But, Trenton, while you're in there, are you doing anything in particular?
Not per se. I'm probably looking around just to see if there's anything that.
Investigation. What was that? What was the roll for
27.
Arcana again?
A 14 for perception.
And then Jax?
13.
You both notice a small vial of holy water drop to the ground from where he was standing.
I also rolled perception and I got a 21.
You also see that.
Alright, I didn't know if that would change anything.
No.
A small vial of holy water, just
Yep,
poops.
a very small vial of holy water.
I don't know what that means.
Can I inspect it for
Oh, sorry. You also heard a very faint popping noise when they disappeared.
Did he get turned into a vial of holy water? Or did he do a ninja swap?
Alex is looking around. Wait, that wasn't me.
Was that you, Jake?
Echo?
No, I didn't do anything.
Can I inspect the vial?
Yeah.
Give it the-
Meanwhile, your Valkyrie is now staring down at the vial of holy water, and they're just kind of looks over at you. So, did you need me for anything, or?
What can I know? We'll see.
Oh, okay.
What is that?
She just kind of looks around the room.
I rolled a 14 on investigation.
Well, this is an odd crew. Looks a bit more honorable than the last one, though.
I guess I'll go pick up the vial of holy water.
Investigating it. I rolled a 14.
I was about to say Bellfire is looking at it.
Oh, never mind.
I'm investigating. I'm not good at it. But
We just want to... It's a vial of holy water.
It's just a vial of holy water. Nothing special about it.
I feel like I need to just hold on to this just in case, or you can hold on to it, Bellfire. I don't care. It's holy water.
I'm not touching it.
He thinks it's
I
evil.
got turned to stone. I don't trust it.
At this point, the Valkyrie just kind of looks like, oh, I'm afraid my time is up.
Wait, how long does the Valkyrie last?
How long does she last?
It doesn't say. It just says once per week I can summon a Valkyrie. I just assumed it was until it was dead.
Yeah, that's usually what that means.
It just says once per week I can summon.
It is a week cooldown. Let's say you get her for the day.
That is fine.
Let's go with that. Or until she dies.
Is not any more specific than that.
Yeah, that was probably an oopsie on my part.
Did someone actually turn him into a vial of holy water, or are we missing something?
Jane just kind of shrugs. It wasn't me.
It wasn't you, it wasn't Alex, it wasn't Echo.
It definitely was not a Krua.
Yeah.
The image in the room just kind of leans against the wall. Well, if you're quite done freeing all the Death Knights...
Is he free or is he dead? Or did
Yes.
he disappear?
I don't... He's both.
I know he's undead. I just want to know what happened and if he popped out of existence, we don't have to worry about him, or if there's
How would I
dead
know?
guy running loose.
I can't see magic. He just kind of looks at the
Yeah,
group
that's
of
a
you.
nat 1 on insight.
He cannot see magic. I'm not even rolling.
Alright, Alex, let's. I
That's
guess we'll
all.
just add that to a tally of the list. If we hear about things catching fire, we'll know what to do.
Oh, congratulations on passing the advanced trial, by the way.
Oh, neat.
Advanced trial?
Yes. You have found the first of 6.
This sounds like it's gonna be a pain.
Oh, quite. But you signed up for it, did you not?
I'm assuming it was because we passed the first trials that we signed up for the advanced trials.
No, it's when you signed the documents that will let you be part of the group.
There's documents.
And the image just kind of tilts his head. Well, how else did you get in here?
Looking at Alex.
You just kind of look at behind you, and he just looks past you. The door? Well, I imagine most people would go through a door.
Yeah, no one presented us with any documents to sign. We just kind of walked in.
I see.
So, what do we get if we
I like the
complete all
headcanon
trials?
that Alex. I like the headcanon that Alex just forged all of our signatures.
Can I make an insight check on Alex to see if he's being shady?
He's just kind of standing there.
After being asked about documents.
Did somebody ask him?
I asked him, what do we get if we complete all the advanced trials?
Oh, the image or Alex?
The image.
Oh, well, let's see. Your objects or that you got if you picked one get upgraded to stage 2. Except for the bits that unlock as you get stronger themselves, of course. Those you just have to get stronger for. But otherwise, the stones upgrade themselves. Those who do not take stones and instead chose a harder path, well, let's not spoil the fun.
That's me and Trenton.
Now, does this apply to me since I'm technically not in the room? Am I
Oh,
considered
should I?
having completed the trial?
Should I get your friend back in here, by the way?
Yeah.
Sure, I guess. Or we can all just go back out to the main room and talk it out.
Oh, he's not in the main room. He's with me. and you
Like,
see the image
you're
look confused for
here.
a second. How is he with me?
You're here. Other friend is not here.
No, he's definitely with me. And you see as he just kind of shifts his arm. Those of you who are in the room recognize a alt version of a dimension door, and you see both Trenton and another version of the exact same person appear in the room.
Well, that's mind-boggling.
Oh,
And-
this
and
one's
what-
Everyone's head just
When I look
small.
over, I'm gonna look at the one that came with me, look at the other one, and go. You were the copy.
No, I am not. And he just kind of looks at the other one. What? At this point, they both just freeze. You're not standing in a room.
I don't see anybody invisible.
I am
You do
going
not.
to have a crew. I am going to have a crew look at Alex, and I want to talk to Alex.
Wait. It's blind sight?
It's blind sight, not true sight, so I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
So he basically has echolocation.
Yep.
He has top sense.
As it so happens, Echo is about 10 feet from you, just so you know.
It's up to 30 feet, so. I got the
He covers the entire room.
I have the whole room covered.
Comically missing the joke.
Yes.
There's an Echo 10 feet from you.
Yes.
We're not giving you the satisfaction.
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fine.
I'm just dumb enough. I'm not getting the joke.
You still didn't get the joke after a repeat? Echo location?
I know where.
Oh god. Anyway.
I gotta laugh.
God.
I'm having a crew look at Alex and go. Friend, know anything about document?
No, not really. I ran through here on my way out of, well,
That's a 19
there.
on insight.
He doesn't know he's talking. What the other guys are talking about.
Did friend have to sign any paper?
Me? Oh no. I found it after Alex told me where to look.
I am talking to Alex.
Oh, I thought you meant Jane.
Yeah, no, I'm talking to Alex.
Well, I guess we have to find Silgar again
So
if we want information. Yeah.
Is there anything else?
No, I'm talking to Alex.
Okay.
Well, we have an entire undead ship in the harbor from what Zeps was telling us, so...
I'm just gonna. Alex, just if we're all done in here, and he just kind of sags a little, can we at least go sit somewhere comfortable while we do this talk?
Yeah, I need some alcohol. Let's go back to the tavern.
All
That's
right.
fine.
Actually, we're just
So
gonna leave this as
so
it
everybody
is.
is safe.
Is there
Yeah.
Well, and Jane just kind of draws out that bit. Safe is
Okay, you guys are gonna have to fill me in on what happened after Echo pooped me out.
We may or may not have to go kill a Death Knight later.
Oh,
I didn't do it.
only one?
Just one.
Oh no!
What happened
The other one
what
should
happened-
be back in his tomb by now.
Alex kind of tossed one into a labyrinth. And then,
Oh,
yeah.
but you don't know what happened to
He
one.
did.
Other one.
He poofed and turned into a thing of holy water.
I was gonna
He
investigate.
turned into the holy water. He substituted himself for the holy water.
Probably substituted himself. Because I doubt he'd want to be carried in somebody's pocket for the rest of the day.
Trenton, roll Arcana.
Oh, boy.
I was going to inspect the coffin.
Okay.
Okay.
What's my Arcana check?
You may roll for 3. There actually is a little bit of stuff in those tombs.
24.
Roll the D.
It's pretty easy to see the stuff that's in the tombs still.
It's a 24, and you didn't ever tell me what my investigation, what result was in the other room.
Oh, so your investigation, you actually found a very small lockbox hidden underneath some rubble.
Am I able to pick up the lockbox?
Easily.
Or do I... Okay, I'm bringing it with so we can unlock it later.
And then with the other one, it does sound very familiar to you. With the description of what you got and the holy water, something is like right there.
If it helps, he clapped right before it for the if it's a spell, a somatic component.
Does that help me? Or do I need to roll again?
You need to roll one more time.
Should I roll an intelligence check on this one because it's more of a memory
And there was a pop
thing now?
Still arcane. Damn it. How dare you, Corsian.
Haha, Corsian's smart.
That's again a 24. I rolled the same thing.
Yeah, but the DC went down.
Because I can't roll, I can only roll one higher.
Oh!
I have a 5 in Arcana. I'm not proficient in Arcana. I have a 5 in intelligence, give me a 5 in Arcana.
I forgot you weren't proficient.
With that, I am, because my intelligence, I'm better than anybody else. Nobody else is proficient and has a 5.
That's fair.
You're cutting out hard on my end.
Oh, he's going RoboCop mode. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I think that's the microphone problem.
Probably.
Because my good microphone's not behaving tonight.
Bellfire, while you were leaving, there was actually a shield in the first one's tomb. It's a very, very solid-looking metal piece. You can see on the front is this raised skull with a bunch of teardrops around it. What?
Anti-squirrel ladder, leave me alone!
Oh, okay.
Ryan Skull Shield, got it.
It's more teardrops around it than coming from it.
Raining Skull Shield, got it.
Sure.
You're not equipping it unidentified, are you?
No,
You should
I
definitely
can't use
do.
shield.
Oh, good, because I'm hoping you've learned from your experience by now that it's not always wise.
However, for your Arcana check, before we actually go to the map I just switched to, you're pretty sure it was either a banishment spell or some variation thereof.
He banished himself? Or did something similar to himself?
Yes.
Why do I think that's not going to be a good result?
I don't know. How familiar are you with banishment?
I don't remember.
Do you have that spell?
Echo has that spell.
How familiar is Echo with banishment?
He's not, it failed!
Oh yeah.
Better question.
Yeah.
In all of my multiple decades, how often have I worked with people that use or know banishment and would have told me about it, even though I can't use it?
It's not very common. Honestly, not in where you're from.
To the Fae, don't play with it?
No, because it is it's not a very useful spell in their opinion.
Yeah, it wouldn't be, because they want people to stay in the Feywilds.
Exactly.
Because, banishment level is banishment?
You banish someone to another plane of existence, so it would be taking
No, I
someone
said
out of the Feywild.
What
At what level?
is
I believe 4th.
This is either 4th or 5th. It has to be 4th because Echo
Echo
can't do
has it.
5th.
It's not 4th. It might be 3rd.
It might be 3rd.
No, I found it. It's 4th.
4th.
Oh, is it?
At least under the
Yeah.
general spell list.
You just. So as you guys are all exiting the room, and Bellfire has a cool new spiffy shield.
How big is it? 'Cause
It's a heavy shield, so
it's
not a.
bigger than I am.
Yeah, it's bigger than you. So for you, it's like
Yeah,
a
I
tower.
can't get banishment, so the only way that I would have learned it or learned anything about it would be from other people.
Yeah, hence why you're not sure if that was even it.
I'll hand the shield to somebody bigger than me.
Please
Which
take
would be coercion or Tobian or
I just imagine a little halfling toddling around. Someone take
I
this!
believe those are your taller people in the party. I believe are coercion, Tobian, or Aquila.
I believe
He's
so.
smaller
So-
than me, except for Trent, I think.
I will say, I think Trenton's a
Echo.
little bit smaller, yes.
What?
Aren't you the same height as me?
What?
Echo?
No, I think you're the smallest person in the party. And then I believe it's
Is Echo actually bigger than Trenton?
Yes.
I'm 5 foot something.
She's medium.
Did
So
you?
I barely.
And the
But I'm-
shield to a crew.
I'm tagged medium. I'm just like, at the
Who?
random medium.
Akura
Akura.
now has a skull shield with a bunch of teardrops around it.
That is not identified.
That is currently not identified. As you see
Okay.
Jane and Alex just kind of up at the front whispering quietly. And as they walk ahead. Cafeteria?
Cafeteria.
Bar.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna probably have a conversation with Echo, trying to see if she knows if she's learned any spells, since she seems to be learning unusual or spells that are not in her normal repertoire that might match this description, because I'm not positive, but it's a banishment type thing, and I definitely don't know banishment. To see if it helps her.
Does anyone know where Elfred went?
Where who?
No.
Elfred?
Zeps. She's
I
asking
don't even
about
know
Zeps.
how she. I didn't hear what she said.
Owl.
I don't even know
Owl
how
friend.
she disappeared. He disappeared. So.
Gastless form.
Oh. Yeah, he's gone, bitch. and you see Tobian just kind of trudging along behind you, slumped. Oh, I wanted to fight him. I'm going to bed.
He's just gonna go sulk in his room because he didn't get to fight.
Yes.
I don't know what to do with this Valkyrie.
She's literally
Hand her a
just sticking to you. So, did
I will challenge the Valkyrie to a drinking contest.
Oh god.
that is an awesome idea, and I like it. You are going to get completely shit-faced.
Roll high on your con save so that it goes for a while.
I really hope I do.
Because otherwise it's going to be like 2 drinks and you're flat on your back.
Oh, we're doing drinking games? I got just the thing. Revan, can I just pull out like a dwarven fire whiskey?
Do it.
I'm gonna look at you and go, we are not. They apparently are.
Well, that's fine. Here, use this.
Alright. Am I rolling a constitution save?
Yep,
Have
do
fun.
it, do
This
it.
is dwarven fire whiskey.
So yeah, that's probably a con save per drink.
Yes. Is it 18?
Are we doing shots?
I imagine it was just a glass.
So every glass you drink is a con save.
18 total.
Okay, you're doing okay at the moment, but she just kind of went just gone.
A incredibly enhanced monster. Yeah.
Yes.
While this is happening, Akru is going to point the Valkyrie. Just ask everyone else, who's that?
It's a Valkyrie. She's apparently
What?
friends with Bellfire.
I thought she could help.
Where'd she come from?
I don't know.
No idea.
Valhalla.
Sure.
How did she get here? Did somebody summon her?
Yes.
Ah. So can I do an intelligence check to see if I know anything about what she is and such?
Oops.
Since they called her a Valkyrie and I know she's
You
summoned.
wouldn't really have to roll for it. You know, it is it's similar to a celestial being, honestly. More from the tribal standpoints of various worlds, not so much one of the main areas. You distinctly remember them being very lawful. But you also remember hearing stories of them with 8-legged horses and sometimes Pegasus. You've been told all sorts of weird stories about them, truthfully.
I'm probably also
I'm
100% certain that Bellfire's about to lose heart.
Yes.
That's also why I gave them fire whiskey, because it ends a lot quicker. And without using
From
too
what
much
you
alcohol.
from what you can guess, honestly, most of you would lose this pretty badly.
I'm going for another one.
I don't know, Akua might have stood a chance.
She still can,
Oh,
or he still can.
You want to try?
Alex
Drinking
and Jane,
contest.
however, just kind of sit down. All right, so let's see. I know I heard a couple of
Alex.
different things. This is Janeway. Before I go into any of details on my end, it seems you accomplished yours. I hope. I assume.
Alive.
Actually.
maybe.
He's alive.
Oh no, that much I gathered.
Apparently it was an advanced trial. Or we cleared
Huh?
some advanced trial down there.
I want to
don't
acknowledge it for Jane. I kept my promise.
Good job.
But apparently we did, so I guess we did succeed. As far as I can tell.
Also-
It was very confusing considering, and I relayed the whole half, whatever the time traveler was.
Yeah.
The half dragon.
Okay.
Half
I
dragon,
got it.
time
Don't know.
traveler, person able to literally warp us right back.
Never heard of him before. Alex just kind of shrugged his shoulders. No one I ever met. He wasn't there before.
Well, he claims that we'll meet him eventually.
Ah,
Again.
And
Joy.
do everything, including stuff that even people didn't want the others to know.
did
And apparently I also got the feeling that he maybe knew more about you than what you've told us.
about me? This is Janeway you're talking to, by the way.
Oh. Thought it was Alex we were talking to.
No, Alex is. Jane was asking the question.
Oh, okay.
Alex
I
is
was
at the
confused.
table as well. That's okay.
So I'm going to say that as I look at Alex.
Well, yes. I imagine if he knew a lot of things about you, he would know me too. I wasn't paying much attention. I'm sorry. Echo had me pinned to a wall.
He tried airing a lot of people's dirty laundry.
Oh, Echo didn't pin him to the wall until, he said it was his fault, that it was Alex's fault.
Yeah. But that's where he quit being able to pay attention, because if I'm not mistaken, that was kind of early on.
So, Alex, correct me if I'm wrong. The time
Do you want me to
warp
check my
happened
notes?
to be accidentally caused by you.
I did not cause the time bubble. Here, he actually casts Zone of
Actually-
Truth over the table himself.
Okay, I just want to get things straight.
Let me reiterate. I did not cause the time bubble.
Cool.
Were you involved in what happened that caused the time bubble?
He thinks about
I
that.
think that's a yes.
Does Zone of Truth have a DC?
No, you just can't.
Does it affect the cast?
You just can't lie, yeah.
It affects everyone.
Within the zone.
Yep, it's one of the most ridiculously awesome spells.
Alright, anyway, I rolled it.
Do I take that as a yes?
That you're drunk.
Sweet. Another.
She just kind of chuckles.
No, it's a charisma saving throw.
What?
12.
Oh, it is a charisma saving throw?
They know
Yeah, it's a
it,
charisma
yeah.
saving throw.
Oh, okay. Well, still, you can also choose to fail.
I'm not. That's
However, the caster automatically knows each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw.
That's fair. So this doesn't help nearly as much. Sorry.
Now, if Echo casted it, she would be able to tell. Or if I casted it, or if Jane casted it.
Are you saying Echo should cast it just for there's double Zone of Truth on everyone?
Oh god.
Truthiness.
I'ma do it!
Infinite
I'ma do it!
truth! He hasn't quite answered that question because I don't think he knows what to answer it with.
So he doesn't even see Echo cast it again.
Nope.
Look,
So, just tell us, like, what was
I
your
was not
connection?
involved, I think. Was I involved?
Basically, how do you fit into the puzzle that is that entire thing?
The court
Because
wizard
it
of
sounded
that
like you were there
particular... I was!
when it happened.
Yes,
There's so many people talking over each other.
I was in the room. But I didn't
The
do
room
anything.
where it happened.
Yes. The one who did it was Alexander the something. He had like 14 names. Okay, and yes, he does look exactly like me.
Alexander,
Because he's
Alex.
the original me, and he just kind
When
of grins
When you
a
mean
little.
original you,
He's a
Jane!
homunculus
What do you
or a
read?
shape changer.
are you
Oh,
a doppelganger?
No. There's only one
You're
of
like
those
me?
nearby. Nope. Try again.
A clone.
Closer.
Because
Echo's
my
out of
first guess
guesses.
was a homunculus.
Almost
have guesses, but
the
it's
same
wonderful.
idea. Have you ever come across a wizard who knew simulacrum?
I don't know what that is.
It is a temporary exact clone that knows and can cast every single spell you can.
So you're the clone, but
No.
yet you survived. And
I'm a simulacrum. And due to some weird effect, I became disconnected from the original and have been trying to keep myself up and running ever since. That's it.
So you were supposed to be a short term, and you've managed to last how many years?
Oh, I lost count.
And is the original actually dead, or is he trapped?
Oh, he
in
was
a
alive.
time-
Cast. No, he was doing. It was like a channeled thing. Last I knew, he was still in the tower. And
So
he,
now
as he
that we've
shifts his
broken
arm around a
time-
little.
Now that
It's
we've
funny, I
broken
had
time-
this in my notes. I thought Alex
Jane?
was the one in the tower.
Jane, what are you not
I
telling
think
me?
everybody.
At which point, Jane just kind of taps her hands on the table. Nothing important.
It sounds like it's very important.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm much more
Does
interested.
the truth go off for anyone?
Oh, it pinged at least on Echo as a duh. That was a lie.
Jane, it sounds like while you may not consider it important, it is highly relevant
Not yet.
to the topic at hand.
No. Your story first. We'll get to that in a minute.
This is this.
So
story.
let me make sure you got in there. You did not kill either Alex. Thank you for that, Echo. You managed to keep or break the bubble. Did you destroy the bell? Or
No,
or-
we rang it.
No,
Prevented
we still
the
have the
from
bell,
being
right?
Destroyed.
The bell is in fact sitting with you, but it's
we
very
rang-
small now.
We rang the bell and somehow it became this miniature.
And she just kind of looks at it. But Alex hadn't even noticed it yet. Wait, what?
Which one of us picked up the bell?
I don't know.
It was either
We didn't
Echo
say
or
before we left the room.
I thought it was still relatively big, just
No.
compared to what it was.
Oh, it's very small comparatively. It's
Okay.
literally about the size of a pitcher.
So if nobody else had picked it up, Trenton would have picked it up. So Trenton will pull it out and go, "It's here, I think, sort of, somehow."
Well,
But
that
this
would
is not how big it was.
And she just kind of looks towards the front door area. Well, that would explain a couple things. That's
Echo
good.
rang it, causing it to actually do what it was supposed to do, thus preventing breaking the time loop.
And she just kind of thinks about it a minute. Okay, so that would do that. And it broke the time loop?
As far as we know,
supposedly.
That would
because
do
it
that.
didn't restart on us.
Akira.
No, Akrua's head hurt.
Akira, con save.
Oh
Bellfire.
god.
Bellfire, con save. You're drinking still, are you not?
Yes,
Oh,
Oh, right.
Alex, why did
Yeah.
you freeze on me?
9.
That's a 27.
What?
When we're at the bell tower, you froze on me.
Oh, I don't actually know. The
27 for Colin.
Oh, you're fine.
9.
You're
Not
starting to
mine.
feel really bad.
Akrua with his plus 10.
Bellfire, I think, is having trouble sitting up straight currently.
Akira, you're still hanging on with the Valkyrie, who has 3 more drinks than you so far.
I should probably be rolling a disadvantage from this point.
Yes, you should.
Yes,
Don't
you
forget
will.
your plus 3s at least.
Yeah,
Um,
plus 3. No advantage because we don't know where Zeps is.
I
yeah.
haven't been adding that, but that would make that a
12
12.
on the last one.
Okay. You're still feeling it.
Or like a 15 on the one before that.
You're not as bad yet. You're right, that was a 12 before that. So you're starting to get drunk now. Just starting.
Cool. Also,
gonna
is that
happen.
plus the 3 effect initiative?
No, it's
No.
just saving throws.
Okay.
And you see Jane kind of shifting uncomfortably. And that's it? That's all you guys had?
Well, besides the whole half-dragon thing who forcibly ported us back to that room.
Which
And
is
said that we succeeded. I think he said that.
whole other thing.
Did he not say we succeeded?
No, that was the image.
No. Wait. So when the image said the image told you guys that we succeeded at the advance, that was referring to the time bubble?
I thought it was referring to the Death Knights.
That's the way I heard it when you guys were explaining it.
Didn't specify.
Also,
Yeah. That was
So-
out of character for the Death Knights, but
the lady cultist vanished after I stabbed her.
Oh, probably teleported.
It was more of a fade.
Oh.
Alex did tell us that if we died here, we just get teleported back.
Oh, and there, yeah. Yeah, because it.
And if they're from our timeline, like we were,
He also was screaming, "No, why, no?" Saw my mask.
You know, generally speaking, people are very confused when they're getting stabbed a lot.
He did, however, distinctly see her complain about the mask, yes.
She was specifically looking at my mask. It could also mean she was trying to look at my face.
Interesting. Alex tilts his head a little.
The
But-
mask has been removed and on my belt for the moment.
Alex just kind of nods his head. Okay. Now, how about you, Jane? What you got? He just starts tapping his hands on the table, clearly looking annoyed. After all, you don't want me finishing the other man's statement, do you? At which point you guys all see a death glare come from Jane.
Let's try not to air each other's dirty laundry, but we do need to get the situation under control of whatever's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been aired, technically. And at which point Jane just kind of thuds her head on the table. Please stop.
Some of us probably have a better idea than we want to know, but if it's not gonna affect us being able to keep the town, or in general the world,
Jane just kind of holds a hand up. Well, okay, so well, the good news is I kind of assumed you had succeeded. Due to extenuating events that kind of suggested that.
Which would be...
What does friend mean?
What?
And she just kind of shifts a little. Well, it's not every day you see a small keep appear out of nowhere.
Oh,
What?
The keep teleported back to its original time.
Ding ding, and it was never destroyed, therefore it's still here. But sadly, so are the people.
So a random
She
keep
just-
exploded in the middle of town.
Yeah. So, the good news is we no longer have to deal with a fairly large amount of, bodies, because I think they're gone. Unfortunately, we also don't know what happens to them.
What, did it appear
Wait,
in the
but if we
graveyard?
Yes, it appeared in the
would they
graveyard.
still be alive? Because we stopped why it happened.
Every single one of the people that was in that keep is still there, yeah.
No. Was it that got killed because the virus? The time thing.
Oh!
Time plague. Temporal plague.
So, that was the other one. The ones that died have remained so. Unfortunately. However, all of the ones that had not died, which was at least a good number,
Hey, Bellfire.
most of them.
Hellfire's buy-in for our party.
You are still the same. All of the ones up here, however, did at least seemingly recover. I think because it hit when you were down below, it was different. However, the other problem is we also lost a good chunk of the harbor district.
Oh god.
was there anybody in that area when it disappeared?
Well, there were some guards.
Out of
dear.
character, that would also mean the ships and stuff.
Oh no, the ships are still there.
No, I said out of character.
No, it means my tavern got destroyed.
Oh, no, the tavern's fine.
Well, that's good.
And she actually looks dead at you. The tavern's fine. And a whole section around it, actually, is completely untouched, which is a little weird.
Hey, I'll
Silwar,
take
hello?
engineering.
Unfortunately, I think I figured out why there were ships out there.
Oh,
What's
And
the
she
new
was-
problem, Jane?
Well, the lizards, the undead, or I'm not sure.
Let's just start from the top. What?
All right, so
Lizards.
there's a horde of various colored lizards, and what looks to be this. I think it's a dragon that appeared with the keep when that all happened.
Oh
The lizard-
god.
The dragon flew off to the northeast, and the lizards went damn near the same direction. Sadly, they went straight over the walls and went through the guards that were posted.
So they left town.
Yes.
so that would be the army that was besieging the keep,
Great.
maybe?
Yeah.
What was that? Does that not sound like the army that we had?
It was.
I didn't see the army, so I don't know.
And they essentially said, well, that was weird, and retreated back to wherever they came from.
Or somewhere.
Or somewhere.
They can't technically
Oh,
retreat
boy.
back to where they came from.
They don't know that.
Not that they know that. Yeah, they're like, where the fuck are we? What are these things? Why does this look like us, but not like us looking at a Dragonborn?
Dragonsborn, meanwhile, is going, man, I wish I had wings.
Wait, they can fly?
They fly.
Man, that's not fair!
How insulting would that be to see your ancestor have wings and everything? You're like, wow,
I wish I could do that. Anyway. Then the ships docked and let loose this rather large horde of zombies and skeletons. Currently, the townspeople are being
I thought you were-
evacuated.
Is that the things that Zeps warned us about and you said you were going to take care of?
Yeah.
I was taking care of it!
Okay, I'm just clarifying. I'm not.
Screen.
I'm not getting upset. I'm just clarifying and making sure we're all on the same page.
Well, I don't think Jane could really take an entire army on her own.
Not today.
As I said, I'm not trying to point blame.
And she just kind of
I'm just
shuffles around a little
clarifying
bit.
things.
And you just see Alex is still grinning and tapping his fingers, clearly still waiting on something.
And let's see, you said the third thing that you...
Well, the third thing I don't... Yes?
Can I send a message to Bruno to bring me my dog?
He's actually across the table.
Where the fuck is my dog?
Under the table.
Okay.
being a dog.
I just didn't bother moving the figure. 'Cause
Okay.
It's not worth it right now. Bruno's just kind of minding his own business. He's like humming under his breath. You know.
Can I attempt to use Minor Illusion and Sleight of Hand to make it look like I'm filling my cup, but not really filling my cup?
Yes. Also, make a con save Akura, I guess.
Well, I mean, it depends on if I,
If you succeed. Yeah. Akura, however, does.
Yeah, that's a 29.
That?
Where are you getting your plus 10 from? Because I know you had plus... You're making a con
I have
saving
plus
throw.
I have plus 7 normally, and I have plus 3.
Plus 3 for me.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool.
Plus 3 is 11.
As she
correct?
dies.
Oh yeah,
'Cause I
and I
have
rolled a 19 on that one.
I'm
So
doing that math right
Because I have a 6
Okay.
normally for con save, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you managed to
So-
fake fill your cup somehow.
No. No, I'm doing the math of my modifiers. 8 plus the 3 I get from portion.
Okay.
31.
Purse.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Ark.
Yes?
She's on my lap and I'm getting purse.
Aww.
31. So I
My
am
little
no
psychopath
longer
does
cheap
love me.
drunk for the moment.
I'm going to make sure that gets a clip. I'm going to go back to the stream to find the timestamp for that to make sure that gets a clip.
Right.
But 31 or the PERS? Yes.
Both.
Echoes, my little psychopath does love me.
If he could go.
Well, the third thing that I'm not so sure of, let's see. Silver's in the keep, by the way. Said she wanted to talk to Corsian.
Is in the
That's a
key.
weird talk because she absolutely despises my parents. So talking
She just
sounds
kind
like
of shrugs her
stabbing.
shoulders.
Sorry, I didn't
She didn't even have Jerry with her. It's just Silver.
That's weird.
Yeah, she didn't seem in the best of moods.
That sounds like I'm gonna get stabbed.
Perhaps.
Do you want Akruo with you?
It's fine. Can I
Um,
borrow that holy water?
Actually, that's another thing I was been wondering. I've been trying to figure out because Alec, do you know anything about banishment and similar spells?
yeah? It's abjuration magic. Of course I do.
Did you
Not to
catch
mention he
everything
literally
that happened
just
when he
banished someone.
disappeared? Because it kind of sounds like a banishment spell from my limited knowledge.
Well, he glances
What he
over.
did.
Holy water. Well, yeah, that would fulfill the material component. That would be something abhorrent to the target.
So what? He banished himself and left behind a holy water?
Well, it was probably what he used as the component, which means he would have dropped it. Yeah.
Does Echo's Truth spell go off on that?
So now does banishment something
Michael.
that permanently makes him go away, or does he
Anything's about
go
a
away
second.
for a certain period and then pop back in place in a little while?
Damn it.
Does Echo's Truth spell go off on
Is this
that?
a temporary spell? Temporary displacement?
Yeah, for like
Echo's
about
Truth goes off on that.
a minute to 5 minutes.
So he's back downstairs and we're not there to stop him.
Above table, how long were we down there after the spell went off?
In the room, you were in there for about a minute. He had not reappeared.
So he's probably back by now.
Oh, he's definitely back by now.
Which means he just escaped.
Unless it's not the normal banishment. He could have cast a variation.
So he's probably currently or has just smashed his way out of that trial area.
Probably.
So what's I'm hearing, a crew will go fight him. As the crew starts to get up from the table.
Jane just kind of puts her hand. Oh, shit. The Valkyrie grabs your arm and sits you back down. No. You're not going anywhere till one of us passes out.
Number one, you're not in
the crew
fighting
is going
condition.
to slump back down in his seat.
Number two, it's too late. He's probably not there anymore.
Wait, who's not wearing anymore?
We
Bruno asks.
Above table, how long have we been upstairs?
About 5 minutes.
The undead Death Knight that it sounds like maybe tricked us by banishing himself for an unknown period of time.
If what Krua remembers right, only way out of trial room is through. Only way through trial room, out of that trial room, is through the underground. So all we have to do is go back underground. Otherwise, if he was already up, wouldn't he have been alerted by guards?
If he gets out of the trial room, he may have it.
Then he would have just spelled out.
If he can cast
a single thing Jax just said.
I said if he has spells like he casts to trick us, he's probably spelled out.
Yes. If he can cast a spell that lets him banish himself, like once he got out of the...
Wait, what necromancer? Jane says.
We can't lie. Why am I carrying the cat food?
We can't lie because of the truth.
There's a necromancer under the keep?
He's no threat, that I think.
Ask Alex.
Alex is just kind of laughing.
You guys are terrible at this.
We're truth right now. It's not our fault.
Truth does not make you bring up a topic that you weren't supposed to discuss.
He just
Look, it popped into my head. Okay.
He's drunk. Just blame it on the drunkenness.
I'm totally drunk.
Jane just holds her hand up. You know what? Honestly, that's probably less of a problem if he's still down there.
Honestly, the guy was relatively nice, and he didn't seem to have any sort of angry notions towards the city above. He was just hanging.
Well, I guess
he was even trying to create werewolves.
But that could be another way out.
Oh god.
Okay.
I cured him.
So conceivably, there's a Death Knight with a necromancer.
Possibly.
No, the Death Knight. I'm fairly sure the Death Knight won't join with the necromancer.
The necromancer mentioned he was guarding something.
Was the necromancer guarding something, or was he just hanging out because he got bored of the upper?
I don't know. Possibly.
I did not like that dice roll. What was that?
I'd be leaning more towards the latter, but I don't know. Also, I really don't get the impression that Death Knight would have stuck around.
I honestly
If he
think
can
the
cast
actual
banishment-
ship full of undead that landed in the city is more of a threat at the moment.
Oh, so that's the
Yeah.
good news, actually. Did you guys hire a dragon?
I did actually befriend a dragon.
We rescued
Yeah,
one.
we did befriend a dragon.
Friends rescued one.
It's not a very big dragon, but there's a younger red dragon flying around trying to help. Like,
Yeah,
keep
we
the undead
befriended
back
him
right
earlier.
now.
Yeah,
know
that's
that
Dragon Friend.
Yeah,
I know that.
You remember those-
cultists we told you about in the basement of the tavern or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah, he was the dragon they were trying to sacrifice. And
Oh.
we helped him out and convinced him to
Okay.
help us.
Well, the good news is
And
he's not
he-
burning down most of the city.
He
Well,
decided we
he's
were
trying.
friends.
Ghost.
No, he's
Oh.
doing fine. That's how we're holding the undead back right now. And then I heard a message that you guys needed help because the Death Knights were loose, and I was like, well, we can't let those get here. We're done for.
So do we need to
Well,
go back
apparently
into the
one of them
catacombs to
did.
find it?
Oh, he's probably
Well,
gone.
Akurua's idea, right? Go back down and fight.
Oh, no, he's probably gone.
Hi.
I don't know. As far as I know, paladins don't get teleportation spells. So
Yeah!
He's a true-
And
He's
she
a
just kind of
Death
looks at
Knight,
you.
not a true paladin.
Paladins don't get teleportation, says Janeway, who's cast one in front of all
Yeah,
of
she
you.
has the teleportation, probably.
Personally, I would like to go interrogate that necromancer again.
well, also remember,
What is
Scortian has also
In
teleported.
this whiskey, because this is strong.
Yeah.
Has he?
Yeah,
Persian has teleported.
only
When
once.
was this?
Only once have I teleported in front of you guys.
When was this?
It was a while ago.
It was the
I
session
think.
Like, probably-
It was the session we fought the one guy that we were apparently not supposed to kill by.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was in this room, in fact.
Just chalk it
Yeah,
up to.
so it's a session I don't have a note over yet.
Echo, Bruno brings Nut over to you. He's been running around all day, but I think he's tuckered out now.
Thank you.
Oh, of
You
course,
okay
of course. What?
Do you want to paint again?
Oh, no.
Okay.
And he just
You
wanders
seem to
off.
like watching him.
Yeah, he's a pretty good puppy. I'm gonna go fix that window. The bloody owl flew through again.
Seriously? Again?
Again?
Does he not learn?
Well, at least he didn't crash into it this time.
Oh.
You know, he's not gonna like it next time, though.
Uh-oh.
Does the DC for that go up each time?
No?
For the strength? No, I'm asking out of player.
Oh, no,
I'm asking-
For out of character purposes, no. Mending doesn't care.
Yeah, no, I was like, please tell me it raises the DC by 1 each time. That'd be hilarious.
No. But I remember how to
Sorry.
make glass steel. He says.
Oh shit!
Okay, then.
Stupid birds.
He's gonna go upgrade the glass!
Face first into metal.
And the best thing is that Hayes isn't here, so he doesn't know unless he goes back and watches the VOD.
Watch Hayes is just pulled up our stream and half
Yo,
asleep.
watch him just casually be in the chat and not here.
He'd be like, "Hey, wait a minute." Anyway, and at this point, Alex kind of quits tapping, looks at her. Well, I suppose I'll let them put that thread together themselves, right, Jane? Still glaring at him.
Gorgon just kind of gives her a pat on the back and slides an alcoholic beverage in front of her.
Thank you.
It's Irish coffee.
Is there anything else anyone needs? Any more questions?
You mentioned original Jade.
That's a later discussion.
Yeah, that's
Yeah?
a later thing.
Oh. And she just kind of sags.
I did
Jane.
yell. Oh, so you're like Jane.
Fine, just takes her helmet off. Fine. And you see her features shift back into, well, random other people.
Jane, I have one question for Don.
And then it shifts entirely back into this basically gray ooze-like being.
Do I recognize any of the people she...
You do not recognize a single one. None of you does.
I was gonna say, is that for the whole party?
Wait, actually, oh dear. Never mind, that might be untrue. Hey, can the two carnival people, especially Trenton, roll an intelligence check? I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Tell me what the... And you guys can chatter amongst
I
yourself.
rolled
I'll
a
be
2
right
on my dice, and I think I have a 0 on it.
Oh god, you do.
good.
I know
Oh,
you
good. You weren't the one that was more dangerous on it. His DC's lower. I'll be right back.
27.
Oh god!
Oh,
Trenton
shit.
knows everything.
Oh! You're fucked.
In the meantime, am I the only one who thinks we should go back and interrogate the necromancer?
Considering
No.
Akruwa wanted to fight him in the
I think
first place,
Necromancer's
Akruwa's always
fine.
down to go back and pick a fight, but like, they didn't let him in the first place.
I think Necromancer is fine. He's safe. He's not a problem.
Also, he was
I think-
happily ready to give us information when we asked him questions.
Is nobody
Yeah.
worried about what he's guarding?
No, not right now. That may be a problem when we've solved our other list.
Yeah, there's way more dangerous stuff right now than the Necromancer,
I-
especially the, like,
If he's
the looking
guarding
at the
it,
harbor
I
district.
think it's fine. I'm worried about the things that are not guarded.
Yeah, currently the biggest thing right now is the harbor district and
I
all
was
the
doing this
undead
thing
stuff.
after, but okay, I mean, we can do this above table.
Like, I do think the Necromancer might be a problem later, but we should probably deal with the problems that are now.
Yeah.
See, aren't you guys glad I tried to actually hang out and talk to the dragon?
The dragon or the Death Knight?
Well, the dragon's helping to hold off the undead
Oh,
army.
The red
Red
dragon,
dragon?
that everyone's like, don't trust the red dragon.
I gave him a healing potion.
I'm confused. What?
Yeah, you gave him a healing potion and
What?
I chatted him up.
I befriended the dragon. I didn't really care about the dragon.
I'm worried. Ah!
It's fine.
Why are you worried?
Because Michael just came in demanding my character sheet.
I just needed
Oh,
one thing off of it. It's fine.
Excuse you?
Only one thing was important.
Excuse you?
Did I hear 27?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I did. Okay.
Damn it, I know it's open.
Yeah, you might want those open. As it just so happens, the first face Trenton saw her shift into that was not Jane, before she went through the gamut and eventually faded into the gray goo. You did recognize.
Oh boy.
In fact, you remember it was a meeting you were having about some of the traveling schedules and whatnot about almost 20 years ago now, with the owners of the carnival. You were talking about a couple different things, trying to figure out how many devices you needed to make, etc. When this lady popped out of some kind of teleportation circle into the room.
Okay.
It didn't stick out in your mind, but they looked at her and very quickly ushered you out of the room, saying they would continue later, and you didn't see them again for a couple of days. However, Jax, what is happening to Echo's avatar right now?
I turned around.
Okay. That just terrified me. Sorry.
So Trenton, as she was doing that, had started to say, "I have one thing I want to." Oh wait, make that two.
And just kind of staring for a second. Well, see, there was one important detail that you did remember because you got above a 25. You're absolutely positive at least the person you saw at the time was pregnant.
Oh my.
But for everyone else sitting in the room, now she is a gray goo monster in a suit of armor.
Like humanoid? Or...
Yeah, definitely still humanoid. Most of you would recognize at least the type of being as a doppelganger, but you've never heard of one being able to do more than one person at a time, so to speak.
So, okay. First question that's probably most relevant to all of us.
The other Jane was the lady I took over the spot for.
Are you of danger to us, the keep, or the world in general?
No.
Of course not.
Why would she still be alive if she was?
And she just kind and she just kind of points at Alex.
I'm just asking for clarity.
No. That's quite all right. I understand. Most
clearly
people don't
are
like
able
us.
to mask quite a bit, so therefore you could, in theory, have
I could be, yes.
have some very long-term
we
plan.
truth up, so I mean,
Also,
I
can
could
vouch
easily
for
be a
it.
problem, yes, but I promise.
You are choosing to not.
I didn't even
that
choose
what
to
I'm
be
understanding?
Jane. Truthfully, I just could not bear to let the lady die as she did, or was going to, more correctly.
Yeah, and I can vouch for your wanting to help people, considering you didn't have to escort me to the keep. You could have left me to that horde of Deliquents.
It was prisoners. No troubles.
No, they really weren't.
Good.
I still don't know why they
So my-
did dust.
My
didn't either.
impression so far was in that direction. I thought this would be a good opportunity, since circumstances, to confirm the impression.
It's all right. And she actually does look dead at Akrua, who's probably the most surprised, I believe.
yeah, that's fair.
Akrua,
Secondly,
dear, are you all right? Still using the same voice, mind you.
Crew is thinking about a lot of things right now.
Still friend though, bro.
More than just this, but a lot of things.
All right.
It's been a very long day.
And she just kind of taps her fingers and shifts back. You see again a shift of a whole bunch of different faces in the exact same order as best you can tell, with that same one you saw before Trenton, right before Jane.
How strenuous is that?
Oh,
Shifting? Harder and harder the older I get, but I've got a while to go still.
if it'd be better to discuss later, we can. But I'm curious. I admit, either you or one of the people you become.
And she just kind of, you notice when you started saying that, she kind of froze. And just slowly looked over at you.
And that one was pregnant at the time.
Echo, where are you looking right now?
Probably still at Jane.
There are theories that are going around in DMs.
Several.
There are theories going around in DMs right now.
Oh, I imagine there are!
That's the whole point.
And she just kind of stares at you, and you have, if anyone happens to glance towards Alex, you see his grin is just getting bigger and bigger.
I'm not. I'm looking at Jane. I'm focusing. So unless Alex is essentially looking at Jane, I'd be able to see Alex.
Just kind of,
I probably
just kind
can't
of
see
lean. He just kind of leans back a little.
So is he in my view from while looking at Jane?
Actually, and he just sits up. You know what? Just taps the table. Unless we need anything else, I apologize for not telling you that I am technically not the real boy.
What's next on the docket?
But
What do we need to take care of?
Is the real boy alive? We think.
Yes. He doesn't
So he's-
know.
Maybe in the tower in the keep that just appeared?
Also, we need someone to basically run ambassador for whoever's in that keep.
Oh, and he just slowly stops.
Oh, Lord.
Bruno!
Someone who's
And you see him run out of the room.
I
We
nominate
need an elven
Alex.
person because they're more
Bruno!
likely to talk to
And
them.
Alex sprints off in the direction Bruno went. Help!
Nominate Alex.
As he hits the door,
Or
he's like, "Oh yes, sorry. What? No! First off, just pointing at Bellfire.
Too late. Nomination's been made.
Aren't
everybody
you
make a
the
vote.
technical run head of this keep?
Yes,
So that means it does fall to you, Mr.
and that is
Ambassador.
why Bruno is being appointed as my ambassador." Anyway,
What race is Bruno?
I will let you all deal with that fun little
Bruno,
thing
Bruno,
there.
Yell out,
Huh.
tell Bruno to brush up on his Elvish.
And he dips out of the room.
Bruno. I will
Bruno's-
give you.
Bruno's gone.
Bruno
He's not in there.
sprinted first.
He had left a while ago.
I was gonna offer him money to refuse.
You can try to find him if you want, but
It's too late.
yeah,
I'm in
he
the
was.
middle of a drinking
Oh,
contest.
Bruno ran away?
Yeah, he left after he handed you nut.
Well, Bruno didn't run away. Bruno just kind of saw himself out and
Moseyed.
walked off.
Oh, but you're
Alex
trying to get
ran.
hold of Bruno, right?
Alex is looking for Bruno.
At this point, the still technically unnamed Valkyrie, because you guys
Not
never asked
Chase
for
Bruno.
names.
Not Chase Alex.
That was on the
Yeah.
list of things. We were just kind of working our way down.
Just kind of leans back and asks if she can have a picture.
I'll
Wait,
just get her one.
what was the interaction with me looking at Jane? Like, I'm very confused. Where was that going?
Oh yeah, so about that, she's just still looking at Trenton behind you and slightly shaking her head in absolute panic.
Are you saying we need to this would be best
True spell still up.
discussed later?
What is
This
now?
spell's still up. Mine
Is
is.
this something that we need to discuss with less people around?
She just kind of. Yeah, there's no hiding this one. The peoples are right there. I'm not even gonna. She just kind of shifts a little bit, clearly uncomfortable. If anyone actually, yeah, go ahead and roll insight, guys.
I can't
Everyone?
see her. I'm still. in
Yeah, you
the-
can't see her between coercion, basically.
I rolled a 5. My
Akira
dice are hating me
can.
today.
Origin sees right through her.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's a 21.
I got a 22.
I get a 21 total, but that's a nat 20 on the die.
Echo.
I rolled a 5.
Oh, thank God. Everyone but Echo.
That was the important one.
One person that mattered.
Does it?
Something could tell me.
Everyone except Echo clearly sees she looks insanely guilty every time she glances at Echo.
Oh my god.
I was like, huh?
All right, Jax. Does Echo know who her mom is?
She might have a
No,
faint
she
memory,
doesn't.
but I rolled low.
She
I was
rolled really low every time.
Yep. There there's been theories rolling around in DMs
But
between Jack and I,
tell
and
if
I'm
everyone
pretty
just
certain
got
that is not the
Steph and
case.
just-
Yeah, what?
Can I tell everyone's acting weird right that second?
Oh, definitely.
We're all
Yeah,
basically
guys,
staring
what?
at you.
Maybe-
What?
I'm
What?
still
Okay,
pretending to
Trenton's probably the only one not acting weird because he's suspected for this whole conversation ever since he recognized the face.
What?
Bellfire
What's
is
wrong
still
with everyone?
pretending to drink. Do I need to roll another side of
He-
check?
At
It
this
is,
point, the Valkyrie's not even paying attention. She's looking more a different down near the table, trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
It's not our place
also-
to say.
Trenton is still
And we're
locked.
not going to say anything.
Is still locked eyes with Jane, waiting for her to confirm whether or not this needs to be discussed later, or if we're just gonna come out and say it all right now.
It doesn't matter. And she just slumps a little.
Echo's confused.
I think Jane Friend has something to say to Echo.
Does Echo say she's confused, or is she just tilting her head?
Tilting her head in Echo style, like, huh?
Would you like to use the kitchen? I believe there's no
Pulling all the
She just
wizards.
kind of picks you up and carries you off into the kitchen.
Fine!
Trenton's gonna follow
Oh
unless
shit, I'm gonna
Jane
eat your potatoes!
Hey,
puts her hand up to say no.
Trenton, stay here. Portion says.
Oh, that was a little too far out.
I'll pull out my
I-
deck of cards and ask.
I have a
if anybody
feeling I'm still involved with this.
I'll let you. I'm just gonna stand guard at the door.
or any other type of card game.
Trenton, just give them a moment. They'll ask for you if they want you.
I'll give everybody a distraction.
Trenton, it is at this time, before I get to Echo, you remember something else that happened not too terribly long after.
Yeah.
Yeah, a new member of the circus was introduced, but they were very, very, very small.
Yeah, that
within
confirms all the
days,
theories.
within days of this.
No, it was about a year and a half, about a year and a half, 2 years. You're not sure later.
Perhaps 3.
You saw the same lady come back
With a 1-year-old.
with a very small child.
About what?
Yeah, all the theories are confirmed now.
Yeah. On Echo, Jane just kind of sits you down on probably a barrel. And you see her face shift to the previous one and stay there. And she just kind of looks really sheepish at you.
Do I need to roll again?
Yeah, you can roll with advantage.
That was a 5.
Oh,
You can-
Need to deal hands.
There was
to
another
everybody.
5.
Oh Jesus!
What's wrong with your die?
No! I rolled dice too!
We didn't really ever establish that Echo was exactly
Hey,
intelligent.
hey, I have a good idea. Just use my die. Okay, how's
Hey,
that
when
sound?
I rolled my normal die and it was a 5, and when I rolled the other die, it knocked my OG die into an 18.
Is that a 2?
That's a 13.
It's a 13. I'm just trying to
Okay.
aim there. What's your bonus to that?
What is it?
plus
again?
0.
It's a
For
13.
intelligence, it's a 0. For
Yeah.
Echo. I know this
okay.
because
So
the crew I
it's
have higher
13?
than her.
It's a
Intelligence or insight?
We'll take. You know what? We'll take the 18. The 18 you got. That's better. I'll take that. It was on your die. It rolled. It's good.
Technically,
You finally recognize this face.
I mean, I was still a toddler, so.
Yeah. She just kind of sighs a little. I suppose you were very young. I've missed you, little one.
How would Echo react to this?
That's a great question.
Great question.
So your mom, right?
Uh-huh.
that explains why Echo's always hyperactive. Jane really likes espresso.
She does, actually.
But I'm changeling, you're not.
Correct.
But I stay elf because I remember elf, you are not.
Well, and she just shifts her hair. This one clearly is an elf.
Oh. You didn't tell me that.
No, I hadn't, because her hair was in front of her ears. It's hard to tell.
We're siblings.
Well, your brother's fine. Your sister, I'm not so sure. She was infiltrating a cult in some mountain or other, and I haven't heard from her in about a year.
So you left me at the circus.
Because
them.
the circus has always been a very dear friend of mine, and was willing to keep you safe. They didn't know about you specifically, they just knew the other two. There was a very annoying group of, well, cultists is probably the easiest description, but it's being used a lot lately. They were crazy people, unfortunately. I had stopped them from... I don't remember what they wanted to do. I think they wanted to bring back a god so they could kill it and free a different one. And she just kind of rubs her head a little. It was a while ago.
That's the usual convoluted cult thing. Yeah.
Unfortunately, it took me until about 2 years ago to get that solved. By which point I was not sure how to come back and approach you.
But you sent for us.
Yes.
Also, where's father then?
He went after your sister.
Okay.
So I'm hoping to hear from both of them soon. Unfortunately, Jane, and she just gestures at herself, does not have a family in town. On the bright side, I was not actually supposed to be here this long either. I got stuck here during the plague, and, well, I couldn't really abandon them.
So, brother's safe. Where's brother?
Oh, he is northwest in... Oh, dear God, I forgot where I put my map. He's in a named town that's northwest of here. We'll remember the name of later, because I don't remember where I put my map right now.
The DM misplaced his house.
So I got drunk with my mother.
Yes.
I was going to say this. Imagine going to get drunk with your mom without knowing it's your mom.
Ironically, that's like the safest thing ever.
It really is! Why? Imagine that!
Well, that's lame.
Lame?
We were having a girls' night that turned out to just be her mom.
I wish I could go out.
What kind of cool mom wouldn't be like, yeah? How many
And
moms
she
would
just
just go
looks
drinking
at
with
you.
their daughters?
Lame! It just sags a little. I wouldn't call
Echo
that.
smiles at that.
She just
Echo's
cleared.
not essentially mad. She's just confused.
Still, it seems like you're doing well overall.
I mean, I guess. I'm alive.
Well, that's.
I have a
that's...
boyfriend. I guess that's a sus.
And she just kind of pauses slightly. What?
You know this! Peter!
Oh, yeah, no, I forgot. Okay. Right. I was thinking you meant here, and I'm like, wait, what happened?
Oh, no.
Okay, and I see Trenton's still doing a good job of keeping an eye on you.
I guess.
Excellent, excellent. I suppose your godfather was always pretty good at his job. that the dog barking?
Do we hear that?
Probably. She's only in the room next door.
We're playing poker. I drew cards. I started dealing hands.
Hi, Blue.
Yep, it's the doggo.
Trenton, you're being summoned.
Jax.
Yeah. I was.
She says your
Okay,
brother
but-
is in the. She says your brother is in the town of Hamsterfeld.
Hey, can you write this
Is it a
down, right?
hamster felt?
Hamsterfeld with a D at the end.
Hamster felled. Okay.
So, is the door still being blocked for me after my name was just shouted?
Probably. I don't know. That's a coercion thing.
Or is Coercion going to get out of my way and let me go through the doorway
If Corzin
finally?
heard you get summoned, he would have automatically sidestepped to let you.
Wait, did you summon me
Okay.
specifically, or is that the circus?
I asked for Trenton and you if possible. Because I
You
thought.
did it on purpose!
Because I. Well.
I'm guessing, since I was already at the door, I'm going to walk in on that conversation, that part of the conversation.
Yes, indeed. You would. As Trenton enters the room.
Who's gonna spin at him?
Technically,
Godfather! You've known!
the door is still open, so
No.
Coercion is at least is hearing all of this, by the way.
You will be
Oh.
the Trenton.
No, I did not. The circus never told me anything about who your parents are.
She
They simply-
just said Godfather.
Jane actually looks over at you. What on earth are
They
you
said-
talking about?
They simply told me, here,
His
it has
memories
been
aren't
requested
good
that you
enough.
take care of this one for us.
And you see Jane's head doing the echo tilt.
His memories aren't good enough!
I don't think the last 20 years my memories are that bad. It's
Oh, they're pretty bad,
40,
apparently.
50
Jane
years
says.
past.
I mean, you've explained things as Trenton's memory for session stuff.
Trenton, so you don't remember being Echo's godfather?
I don't remember it being called that.
Oh
I
dear.
just remember being asked to be her guardian and to teach her and raise her.
She just leans down slightly. I think he's correct. He's finally gone senile.
What? No!
It's okay,
Just
old man.
because I can't
And she
remember
just kind of
every-
pats you on the head.
Just because I can't remember everything that's happened the past how many decades?
That would be the last two.
And she just tilts her head a bit more. Oh dear.
Well, I know I'm at least 70 or so.
180 that I know of.
Oh. Is it now?
Well, yes. Oh, you need to get out of the Feywild, my friend. It's mangling your brain.
Really? Are you sure?
Quite sure. We went adventuring together once.
As which one of the faces?
And she thinks about it a minute and goes like 6 faces back.
Because you said I only one of them.
Yeah, you don't recognize it. No?
How long ago was that one?
About 180 years ago.
Oh. How
Well-
old was I at that time?
Oh, hi, Coercion.
Hey, you guys kind of just start yelling at the door swung open.
That's, yes. Well, she took the news better than I thought she would.
That's
Hey.
good. That's good.
She's still shifting a little uncomfortably.
Hey,
Because
I'm not
I
trying to
kind of
intrude on
thinking-
anybody's privacy here.
Saying
I
that
think
it
Trenton
is...
asked. I think Trenton asked a very important question that I would kind of want to go back to as a player.
I missed it then? What was it?
So I I guess there's a few decades that I don't fully recall, because
No, you asked
I
how
know
old
I
you,
was
you asked how old you
20
were when you guys were adventuring.
I know I was like 20-something when I joined, at least 20-something when I joined the circus.
Yes, which you did before I met you.
Huh.
Species is dad.
Okay.
How am I a changeling?
Oh, he's... Oh, fuck. DM has forgotten their notes! Hold that thought!
Reflection to write them down.
I usually remember them, it's fine. My brain just doesn't work this week.
Oh boy.
Well, he's an elf. We'll just go with an elf. As for how you're a changeling, we don't actually quite know.
So siblings aren't changelings?
No! They're... well, technically they're half-elves. And she just kind of chuckles a little bit. They can change their faces a little bit. They can, like, do their hair in pink and whatnot. Your brother likes to do... Your brother likes to do, like, animal faces a lot.
So are you classified as a doppelganger or something else?
I believe the actual title for one such as I is a greater doppelganger. But in actuality, the only real difference is age and such.
Ah, okay. So that makes sense then, somewhat.
Actually, in fairness, greater doppelgangers are only about 200. She just kind of thinks about it.
Which clearly, if you just told me I'm at least 180 or 200 plus, means you're at least that.
Well, let's see. You asked how old you were. Do you care if Corsian knows? And she just points behind you.
At this point, I'm not. I'm not concerned with the age. With if they know how old I am.
Oh, okay. In that case, she just kind of starts walking out of the kitchen, assuming you guys are following.
You know.
I need a stronger drink, please, Corsian. I assume Echo follows.
Yeah.
Oh.
She calls back. Wait, I'm not.
Akroa heard a lot of yelling. Everyone okay?
Yeah.
Mother.
My memory's more spotty than I realized.
Is she pointing at Jane?
Yes.
I don't think Jane's switched back into Jane yet.
Jane is not Jane currently. She is the face beforehand.
Right.
Yeah.
So Jane is currently an elf with really bright green eyes.
This is the person or personality, depending on how you want to think of it, that Jane was at the time that Echo was born.
And she just kind of...
It takes the crew a few minutes. Wait. You related?
Yes.
Yes.
Mother.
Yes.
And you just see Jane at this point knock back like half a pitcher of some kind of alcohol.
And
also going to take another drink.
And apparently I wasn't just asked to be Echo's guardian, but specifically godfather.
Corsian just kicks open the kitchen door with like
Akroa know what godfather is.
Thing of drinks.
Think of it as a parent-appointed
Bellfire
parent substitute type person.
The Valkyrie lady hands you
Someone
one
parents
really big
are
cup.
Worthy enough of taking on a almost parent-like role.
Oh, I send Alex a message to get his ass back in here.
Yes, that would have been a request.
Such as like a second, to be an additional father, mother, etc. And in this case, it was also because that Jane knew that she was not going to always be able to be available for Echo.
Akroa kind of has someone like that.
That's very good.
Kinda.
You actually see Jane tilt her head slightly. But doesn't say anything. Bellfire, you need to make a con save. The Valkyrie has pulled out some kind of alcohol from in her armor.
It doesn't matter. I rolled a natural 1.
And he's unconscious.
Does Akua need con save?
Akua
need a
Part of
con
the
save?
conversation that Bellfire just passes out.
Akua needs a con save with disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Oh no.
Yep. The Valkyrie heard the call for drinks, and she's like, "Coercion,
Thank God, that's still a
coercion.
21.
It is coercion, right? Don't worry, I've got this one."
That's a 21.
That's pretty good still.
Again, I still have a plus 10.
I know. You're hanging on pretty good, but you definitely felt this one.
Yeah, my first roll was a 19, and I'm like, disadvantage.
So sorry.
And then I rolled an 11. And I cried.
Would the little one like some?
Question, I don't trust it. Probably has Bellfire's head slamming into the water.
But you see Akua handle it fine.
Echo.
I'm gonna
Coercion,
take.
would you like some?
I'm just gonna
Drink
take
of
a
some
quick
kind.
standard sip to figure out what it is.
Con save.
A con save of a small sip.
Yep.
Cool.
It's a low DC. Oh, lower DC.
Well, it's fine. I got a 19.
19 is. You felt that one. Very strong drink.
Echo,
You're pretty
if you
sure.
drink this, it would knock you out immediately.
So, would you like a different drink,
Oh.
Echo?
And she just kind of looks at her cup. Oh, I am so sorry. Let me water that down. And she just kind of splits it into like 4 glasses. Put dunks in a bunch of, you presume, water from a different water skin. There you are.
I'm gonna take another swig just to check it. See how.
Much better.
Okay. Now it's safe.
Now it's only about as strong as its heavy elven wine.
Still takes the drink Coercion came out with.
But before, it was absinthe and Everclear combined into one.
Yes. It was hello alcohol. Good night.
This is 200%
This is German Everclear.
I'm so sorry. I forgot. You are all mostly mortal beings.
Yeah, just a tad on the strong side.
Apologies. So sorry. And she kind of looks at Bellfire and like pokes him. And you just see her hand glow blue for a second as it plops him on the head. He'll be fine.
I'm sure it's fine.
And Trenton
Akua
continues
take
to
him to
simply
a room
drink
to
from
lay
a
down.
water skid.
Say it one more time.
Should Akua take him to a room to lay down?
Oh, I'll take care of it.
Right.
Don't worry. He's the one who summoned me after all. And she just kind of scoops him in one arm.
Well, I think his Valkyrie likes him. I don't know what's going on
Does
there.
anyone know where his room is?
I don't know, my head, no.
directions to his room.
And she just wanders off.
Akua, you need
Yes.
to go lie down before you pass out.
I think it was that one.
Akua's fine.
Akura's.
Stand up and walk around the table without.
Akura's
Tell me
mostly
that
fine.
again.
Said he felt it, but he's pretty fine, right?
Yeah, you're definitely feeling the alcohol.
For alcohol, you feeling it, you're still gonna wobble.
Yes.
So in other words, Akua stands up and
But
sits
he,
back there
but
and
he
goes,
still thinks he's fine.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
You'll always think you're fine, and then you won't be.
You need to make a con save for walking.
Nah, you're okay. You're definitely a little wiggy, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, you'll feel it more once you stand up. That's how alcohol works.
And Jane just kind of. Yeah, you actually see Jane just kind of look at the watered down one, look back at the Valkyrie, look back at the watered down one, look back towards the Valkyrie who's leaving.
Coercion did say it's fine. It's still strong.
Is anyone else drinking these?
I already drank one of them.
And she downs all 3 of the
Trenton's gonna look over
others.
at Jenny and go,
I drink up to her.
you know what? I normally
Yes.
don't, but fine. For the occasion. And takes one of the watered down ones.
Okay. Echo, did you say you're grabbing one or not?
No, I took a drink
You're
from
doing
Corsian.
Corsians,
Came
okay.
out with a platter of drinks.
She goes ahead and knocks out the other two then, and then reaches for some of Corsian's. All right, now let's see.
Do I need a con save from taking the watered down one?
Not yet.
Okay.
First drink was safe. It's almost like if she's thinking about it, she knows what she's doing.
So I go, oh, I haven't had something like this in, well, I don't know how long, frankly.
Is that a Nori going off?
Yes. Like she's been for the last 2-3 days.
Hush, puppy! Oh, there's people moving around a lot.
Henry's also been extra barky today.
Honestly, I heard Camilla bark.
Funnily enough, so is Blue.
I actually heard Camilla bark yesterday.
Yeah, Blue never barks, but he barked today.
Yeah,
What's
Camilla.
going on with all of our dogs?
I don't think Camilla knows how to bark, honestly, but she does sometimes.
Yeah, Blue never barks because again, he's a service dog.
Now I will say it is about 10 o'clock. I'm gonna close that screen. I don't need it.
Yeah, we just confirmed some very interesting things.
As you guys are all sitting around the
Nice.
table and basically regathering wits, enjoying your drinks.
Yeah.
Jane keeps glancing at Echo, clearly not sure what to say at this point. I want everyone but Akua.
Oh,
I'm sorry. You're not magic sensitive. It would be Bellfire too, but he's knocked out.
Yeah. And now out of the room as a result.
Sorry, Bellfire.
I'm fine.
Hey, you got carried to bed by a beautiful woman. There you go.
Did you
Bellfire's
miss my
smart.
comment? I don't know. I guess she likes him. I don't know what what's all going on there though.
No, I heard that. I heard that full well.
You know, she's only about 3 times your size. It's fine.
I wouldn't know any of this though. I am out. I'm gonna wake up and not realize what day it is.
You actually have a dream about floating in an ocean. It's really calming.
So, what were we rolling against or rolling on?
Arcana.
Or
Okay.
Perception or just Arcana?
So
pure?
sad.
Just straight Arcana.
Arcana because the crew can't roll for it.
Yep. Sorry.
23.
I got an 8.
Got an 8? A
Do I-
20?
Do you want me
I
to
got a
roll?
19.
Yes. Something is wrong with your d20s.
Another 8.
I mean, it's better than 5s, but what is wrong with your d20s?
I don't know. They're all mad.
They
I
are-
don't know why.
Bryn,
It
what'd
likes
you
to
roll?
roll good on the important rolls.
Jax, pretend
Tonight.
fireball the party.
Okay. 10 fireball. 14.
Hey!
Woo!
That's the secret. She just has to fireball the party now and then.
Trenton, what'd you roll?
I got a 23.
All right. The group of you, Echo, I believe, got a 8. Corsian?
Oh, my
What's a
second roll
19?
was
19.
a 10.
I write down
10?
everyone's rolls too for things.
Okay, and the 23.
No, wait, it was just a straight 8. Never mind.
The group, you two actually notice a small disc appearing over in the corner of the room.
Oh my.
Seems to be this purpley light in sparks, and it's like fizzing in and out, like it's trying but failing to open entirely.
I'm
Should
going
we
to
be
point out
worried
and
about
ask
that?
I'm going to ask if anybody else, how many
Like
other
what?
people are seeing it.
See what?
What?
A crew turnaround. and you all see it, by the way. You just didn't. They felt it, and we're like, "Hey, what's that?" It's like that static electricity thing. Some people can, some people can't.
Fair.
And Alex is not in the room for me to ask Alex what the hell it is.
Well, you
Jane's in
actually
the
all
room.
recognize it. It's a
No,
gate.
Alex left.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I literally wrote down in my notes, like a portal's opening.
Everyone here has seen a gate before. In
Is
fact,
this
that's
looking
how
like it?
In fact, it looks exactly like the one that brought Echo and Trenton here.
Oh.
Just a lot more fizzy and not quite. And you see like a big box just go and scrape across the floor a little bit.
Pruitt is going to
Is
jump
the
out and
circus
pull out
trying to
his
get
glaive.
through?
You see it pulsate a couple of times. Are you guys doing anything or?
Crew is getting up and pulling out his glaive.
Threatening box.
Akura. Hold. This might be
Eater?
This might be the circus.
As a matter of fact, you do recognize the box. Echo, anyway.
Eater?
Trenton may or may not recognize the box.
I thought that the time. I'm looking at Jane. I thought the time portal was the main thing causing the interference with our portal.
Are you doing anything to help it, or?
I don't think I don't have portal magic.
Because Peter.
Trenton doesn't have any portal type magic.
No.
I don't think Trenton has anything.
I mean, you can still attempt to put energy in if you want to burn a spell slot of any particular level.
I can burn all the spell slots I want.
Yeah, go for it.
I can do this?
Echo, pick one. Your choice of level.
4.
Okay.
I don't think Trenton knows how to do that.
You technically just channel the energy and toss it, rather than using it.
Meanwhile, you casually have a Grua still pointing his glaive at it.
At the box of the portal.
The box that's come through the portal.
I guess he'll try and do a level 2 because he doesn't have anything
he
stronger.
is pointing his glaive at this box.
Level 2?
Yeah.
You'll have to roll against him to make him put it down.
Trenton's gonna float over in front of Akua.
Between the two of you channeling energy
between Akua and the portal and say, I'm almost certain it's the circus.
Akua is going to shift around you, so he's always having his glaive.
The portal somewhat stabilize and pulse open, truly. And you're like, hey! And indeed.
Did Jane comment when I looked at her and said, I thought the time magic was what was interfering with our portal?
She just kind of looks over and shrugs. That's Alex's thing.
Okay.
What, you think I know spells?
At this point, I don't know what you know, dearie.
Portal.
Alex is already running back. You're pretty sure, because you hear footsteps coming down the hall. However, as it pulses open and you see out steps, yes, indeed, Peter.
Seeing Peter, Akua is going to put down his glaive because he knows who Peter is.
Plops his foot.
Actually, wait, no, he does not.
No, that's what
not yet. Not yet.
He sets his foot on the box, just kind of leans on it a little.
Akua, I told you, circus.
And you see the portal fizz out and just
this person from circus.
Yes.
Akua's gonna put away his glaive.
He grins at Echo.
Hey. Drunk Akua is not safe for Akua.
Not him at all.
You do it then. You didn't give me personality. You didn't give me personality.
I did too.
I forgot it if you
He's
did.
almost the exact opposite of Echo.
Okay.
But since you did that, we'll switch it.
I was gonna
say,
so
I don't want to
Grumpy
roleplay.
and Emo?
No, he just let Michael do it.
Grumpy and Emo?
No. What you were gonna do.
See, I thought that he had two personality type thing going. Okay.
I mean, he does with Echo.
See, it's fine. And he's just grinning at you. So,
how close is she to him?
About 5 feet.
Fuck. I'll switch back to Echo now. I gotta figure a way to get them both on screen at the same time. Anyways.
I have no idea how that would work.
Yeah, I don't think you could.
No.
Okay, she's just gonna run up and wrap around him.
Friends know him from circus.
And he's down.
Maybe boyfriend. Kind of.
Took a second
I've
for the
not
second.
ever been clear what the relationship is, but it seems kind of like they're together.
Jane just kind of leans back, looks at him a moment, wiggles a little.
Akura literally tilts his head and asks, boyfriend, friend who is boy?
No. As in,
Romantic.
friend. Yes.
I don't think
friend
I'm drunk enough for this. Just kind of grab more drinks off the platter.
who is in romantic relationship. In this case, male, therefore boyfriend. Echo, female, therefore girlfriend.
Akura is gonna just kind of, like, he's not gonna say anything else, but he still clearly does not understand.
I'm gonna look at Akura and go, Akura, have you had a chance to learn about how romantic relationships work?
No.
At this point,
that'll be a longer conversation when you're not alcohol fogged.
You see, Jane just kind of grabs several more drinks and look at them, and just shrugs her shoulders and goes to the kitchen.
I will whisper to Peter, guess what? I can
What?
do all types of magic. And I've met my mother!
He just tilts his head a moment. One of those seems much more important than the other.
Which one?
Well, clearly mother.
Corsian holds the platter in front of him. Alcohol?
Yeah, that was kind of dropped on us in like the last hour.
Relax.
Yeah.
Now he looks confused.
See if I'll probably turn at this point to look for her.
She's already disappeared into the kitchen.
Go make
I'll
drink everything under the table.
You see her. You actually see her.
As
walking
Echo
towards
turns
the
around
door.
looking like she's searching for somebody, I'm gonna point in the kitchen. She went to go hide because I think meeting your boyfriend right now is a little bit much.
She can deal with it.
You actually see her coming back out with a bottle of lighter alcohol. Nope, I'm fine. It's okay. Yeah, at least it's the same basic age.
Yes.
Were you worried about that?
Well, and she just thinks about it a moment. Knowing me, yes.
Paladin. Anyway.
I'm gonna look at her. But knowing me, would you think I would?
Right. You don't remember. Never mind. Yes, I worried about it.
We need to talk more later, Missy.
Oh, stuff we don't know yet. Looking down back at Peter.
Who's still got his leg on the box, kind of, and is looking a little more and more confused. Just kind of looking at Jane, who's back in her normal guise.
By the way, my comment
And
was
he just kind of
Jane.
slowly whispers, "She doesn't look like you."
She only looks like this most of the time.
Oh, okay, that makes sense actually.
I'm
gonna
not
look over
outing her.
I'm gonna look out at Peter and go,
Well, I mean, Peter would know she's a changeling. Would know Echo's a changeling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at Peter and go, you know what Echo can do, right?
No. It makes sense. I said it makes
Okay.
sense already, old man. He just kind of sulked at you.
Old man.
Well,
Hey, how's Nut doing?
well, then apparently
What?
How's Nut
more
doing?
than I thought.
I called him over.
Oh, wow, he's getting big. Remembering to feed him?
Yes.
Take
I
him
don't
on
take
walks?
him into. I don't take him. He has this whole keep to run. I don't need to take him out on a walk.
He just kind of looks around.
Also, I don't take him into the dangerous stuff we do. He stays
What?
here at the keep.
That's good. Wait, you've been doing dangerous stuff again?
Not my
Yes,
fault this
Peter.
time.
Yes, Peter, we kind of got pulled into some dangerous stuff when we got trapped here.
I should have guessed.
Well, actually, I kind of did, and he just kind of looks at the box.
It was in the notes that I was sent.
You sent notes?
Is that not why you're here? Because of the notes?
No. So,
What?
So you guys went through, and I knew you were delivering animals, and you hadn't come back, and you weren't responding, and I sent you a message, and it never showed up, apparently.
I got something in a dream. I was gonna respond.
Oh, okay, so you did, okay, and he calms down a little. So that did work. Good. But you weren't talking, so I figured something was wrong, and after you were gone for like another 2 days, I might have decided to slip into the armory and borrow some of it. And he just kind of taps the box a little with his
You're
foot.
gonna get in trouble.
So the circus doesn't know. The circus doesn't know you're here.
The circus knows I'm here. Just not the owners.
But they don't know what you brought with.
No. The armor, the whoever it is that's in charge of the supply area knows I'm here.
Oh.
He made sure I took stuff that was generally useful. I think he said. I don't know.
So you got caught sneaking in and convinced them that it was a necessary thing and didn't get in too much trouble.
Jax,
How did you convince them?
I took a page out of your book.
Oh boy.
And he just kind of
She's making a face.
It's the happy attitude. It works, right? And you
Not
can
for
see and you can see the smile straining.
Not
And
for
everybody's probably going to notice Trenton just put his face in his hands, shaking his head like,
No.
"Oh, great."
Oh, and then he just kind of sags. Oh, thank God. I can go back to me then. I can go back to me. Anyway, myself and the armor technically sent some stuff. It's here. So, like, what's been happening the past couple days? You've been gone for like almost a week now.
It has been like a month.
A lot.
You said we've only been gone a week?
Something like that.
It's been like a month.
He just tilts his head. Well, I guess time might work differently on different planes. It could have been a month.
Akroa assumes that
true.
it's been since friends have met. So everything that's happened since then, keep attacked, underground, zombies, trials, stones. He just starts naming off everything.
Attack. This place was attacked twice in one day.
Tavern, vampire, cults.
A vampire running a tavern?
No.
She was in tavern, but no, tavern belongs to him. Points at Corsian.
And Corsian, are you still wearing armor?
Yep.
He just looks at you.
Confusing.
The tavern belongs to a knight.
Yes.
The very reluctant yes.
It's confusing. You'll figure it out.
It's okay, Peter. This is
Dragon,
interesting
Necromancer.
world that we've found ourselves in.
Sakura's just in the background listening to everything.
Necromancer, and I'm trying to go fairly in order.
He just kind of sits down on the box.
Time plague.
This is gonna
Time
take
plague.
us more than a...
And he's just looking around the room, at which point he just kind of slowly starts rubbing his temples. Partly because I
Yes,
have
Peter.
a really bad headache.
Peter, this is
Ooh.
not
Back
a
underground,
quick
teleport,
conversation if you actually want the full details.
other keep,
I think we'll get to that later. I have
Army,
catching up to do.
came
And he just
back.
points at Echo.
half dragon.
Sure, this keeps going.
I would say don't do something I wouldn't, but I'm beginning to think that might be a larger
Army
list
from
than
Keep
I
here.
normally think
Floating
of.
Harbor.
Well, I mean, there was that one time he just had all his stops.
Look at him with a look of, say, what?
Death Knights.
What?
Jane Echoes
And he
Mom.
actually stares at you for that one.
Do we need to have a conversation later, you two?
What?
He just shrugs himself.
That's
And he just
about
looks
it.
over at Mom. I don't want to separate you from Mom right now. He just
I
kind
just
of
learned it was
sags.
my mom like an hour ago. I've been hanging out with her this whole time and not even knowing it.
Jane just kind of shrugs his shoulders. Okay, I'm good. And just grabs a couple of the glasses that are empty. Nope, you two, this way. Come. Just starts scooting you and him out of the room.
Okay.
Into the kitchen or out of the...
Out of the room.
You took who and who?
Echo and Peter.
Okay, that's what
Now
I said.
I have to
wanna
find
make
the
sure
button
that's
for
the
Peter.
right-
Here, this is now the button for Peter. Boom. Easy. I don't think I'm using this for anyone. If I am using this one for someone tell me.
Mm. You're using it for the male cultist leader.
I am? Okay, he gets a new picture then.
You want to know how I also know that? You put the two tokens are right next to each other for the two cultist leaders.
That makes sense. They were both in red. We'll find one for him later. It's fine. Anyway, you two get dragged out of the room by Jane, and she just pulls you towards her room. Easier to talk in here. It's quiet. I have a table. We don't have a drunk barbarian.
I don't want to hurt anyone.
I know.
At least us.
Our crew is a pretty good kitty cat. It's just my head hurts right now. And she sulks a little.
You shouldn't have been drinking so hard.
I don't think
wanna
it's the
down
drink
on
that's
alcohol.
hurting her head, honestly.
Because I'm still probably sipping on the same drink I've had this whole time.
Probably. As you guys get locked in the room, the rest of you suddenly have Alex burst in. All right, I'm here.
Oh,
There's a
did
portal?
Peter drag his tote with him?
Yes. So he just sees a room with like 3 people in it. I'm here. Where's the portal?
Portal from the circus. Turns out it was Echo's boyfriend. She, Jane, and now boyfriend are hanging out elsewhere. You missed
Oh,
it.
And Echo, were you still in here when Echo found out about Jane and who she is?
Oh, yes. Yes, I was. He
I
just
think
kinda
Alex
grins.
knows.
Did you know?
Of course.
That's why I sent him a message earlier to get his ass back in here.
I guess I'll leave them be, and Echo can yell at me later.
And apparently I've known Jane for a lot longer than I realized.
Yes.
Like almost
Well,
200 years.
You don't know Jane specifically, but yes.
I know the
Do you know
entity
Trent?
that we now know as Jane.
Yes.
Have I known you that long?
No.
Okay. So
No,
Jane's
no,
been
I-
telling. So Jane's told stories about me then.
No. It was more that when Jane came here, I noticed very quickly what she was and made certain she was not a problem.
What do you mean?
I mean, I might have dug into her memories a little bit.
That's easy.
She volunteered. She didn't have anyone to vouch for her at the time, so she said that would work. But
I'm just
wait, fairies don't live that long. And he just looks at you.
Well, apparently I'm not the type of fairy that you're familiar with then.
He just tilts his head. Apparently not. Sits down, picks
Because
up.
I'm still not entirely sure how old I am because from talking with Jane, I'm not sure I was
He sits down
how
in
young I
between.
was at the time that 180 years ago when she and I were doing adventuring and such together.
I see. He sits down in between Akira and Corjan, picks up the glass that's sitting there, chugs it. What was in that? As he starts sagging a lot.
So
Can I roll
Valkyrie-
athletics to try to catch him?
That was like
I'm
Valhalla.
gonna run pee while I'm in another room.
Can I
Huh?
roll athletics to try to catch him?
What?
Probably at disadvantage considering you're drunk.
What did you say, Jax? Oh, I understand what you just said because I just heard it. Got it.
We didn't hear what
I
you said
grew
because
up-
our mic didn't pick up.
Oh,
But
it did.
anyway.
It did. But I also heard her footsies go running through the house, so.
Akira asked if she could do an athletics or something to try and catch Alex, and I was like, probably at disadvantage considering you're drunk.
Yeah. And we're going to be in session here pretty quick. Probably wait for.
Both rolls were incredibly low.
Yeah!
One's a 9 total. That was my lowest, is a 9 total.
Between himself and you managed to get him semi-stable. Welcome back, Echo. All right. At this point, everyone is back. I don't really have anything else, unless you had any quick questions for Alex before we wrap up.
Oh, I thought we were gonna go more. Okay.
It's 10, and I haven't had food, and I think you're probably gonna get hungry soon. Yes. Okay. Well, I'm still hungry. And it is 10, and I've been up for a while. Does anyone need anything else?
I think we're good for now. We can pick it up the next time.
Bellfire,
I passed out.
you are passed out. I have one thing for you before we actually end. I want you to make
Oh my.
one more con save.
Oh god.
Oh gosh.
Is this to see if he's conscious next session or not?
No.
That's an 11 total.
Not bad.
Am
Not
I in
bad.
range- Am I in range with +3?
5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, yes!
So it's a 14.
So yeah, 14.
Good enough! Roll again.
Shit. That's cocked.
Oof.
Eight- 18 plus 3. I can't do math right now.
21.
21.
There we go. All right. You actually somewhat wake up and you're like, okay, I'm here. I'm in my bed. There's water here. And you look around, and then the Lady Valkyrie is just standing at the door.
Like leaning against the door frame.
More in like guarding the door.
Oh, so facing away from him in the doorway.
Yes.
I passed back out.
You're like, okay. Anyone who goes to their rooms tonight will see the door to Bellfire's room is shut and seems to be glowing very slightly silver.
I would pass by there.
Yeah, you would.
So a coercion.
Oh, you're right.
Don't remember.
Because you two had adjoining rooms.
And I don't recall where we ended up deciding Trenton's
Oh.
room was.
I think I do.
Yep,
Okay.
so would Triton.
Because if I'm not mistaken, this one was where I had Zeps, and then this one was whoever else.
Would have been Echo.
Yeah. Except she hasn't had a room. She slept in other people's rooms the entire time.
But she appears to be maybe doing tonight because Jade is gonna take care of the two of them.
Now is mother gonna let me share a bedroom with the boyfriend is the question.
There's one with 2 beds.
Yeah.
Which is ironically Echoes.
Which is ironically the one Echo was technically supposed to get. Which actually is complete happenstance.
Now, the question is, does Mom think that Echo's liable to do things that Mom would have done?
That we don't know. We also don't know when they're going to bed.
Yeah, is that a role play between next week?
At some point, unless you want to skip it, since it's 2 of you and 1 of me.
That's fine. I got this.
Okay. So we'll take care of that later. In that case, that's all I have. That's what we'll wrap up for this session, and the next one, I guess you guys get to go talk to the elves again that you thought you were done with, didn't you?
Joy. I'm gonna try switching languages just real quick because Trenton is curious whether his translation thing's still working.
It is not.
Okay. That's
Wait,
just
you said it's
wonderful.
not working?
It is not.
Nope.
We have
It's-
to in the air if it's not working.
Yeah.
So you mean I was talking in halfling this whole time?
Yep.
And nobody understood a word I said.
Oh no, they got you. Were also no common.
No, but if
You
I
would have
was,
been speaking common.
how do you know?
I mean, technically, it would just go to whichever is your default.
It would. I was joking because we all had items that gave us the ability to understand any spoken language. So if they didn't work and I was speaking halfling, and nobody would understand me.
So what we're saying is now we're technically having a long rest, so would now be the time we
Now
have
is technically. It is basically when you guys get up will be 13.5.
Yeah, because
So as it turns out, you were all in the keep the whole time.
but yeah, so technically we
That
do
would
have a
get
continuity error if the things aren't working.
I feel
Yeah.
like we should have done the half session should be afterlife, but we're stuck. We're doing something. It could be a stone coincidence, or that we're
That could
stuck
be the case too.
there in what we know now, and we're not realizing it, but we're actually this is the afterlife.
That could be it too. Yes, it works either way. Honestly,
It
that
would
would
make
give
more
continuity.
sense.
That also kind of does lead into a continuity area. You're correct. Good point.
So
Yeah.
I think the afterlife thing.
We can also just randomly do those now and then too.
Yeah.
That way.
See, and that was part of why I thought that one would have been 14.5 if this is session 14. Not 13.5.
That's fair.
The issue is that we didn't know exactly where it was going to be.
Yes, you could have actually all been dead. You could have all been captured. You could have all been.
But it still would most likely have been after
Yeah.
this session, is what I was saying. So when we call it 13.5, I thought we were assuming that this is session 13.
Well,
and
this
that's
could have
Ah.
also
the
been
half
after.
session
This could have also been after like session 15 or 16 or whatever. So
Not
that's why we
important.
put it as 13.5.
We'll
Not
figure it
important.
out later. Anyway, we'll see
Anyway.
everybody next time.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Hey.
Glasses.